you'll know that this shirt I'm wearing is older than most of you. This shirt I have owned since I was a Humegalo. Okay? And I still continue to wear it because it's very comfortable. Many of you recognize it from the hole right there. It's developed many more holes. Throw it away. It's developed many more holes since then. Look at this one. This is a new one. Look at that. More holes than your mother. Thank you, Alex. Thank you. Hey, thank you, Alex. I respect you. If you were recovering from surgery, I'd be there for you. That's true. That is true. Thank you. Thanks. All right. Bye. Bye. Close the door. Thank you so much. Bitch. Stupid little ugly bitch. All right. I'm going to get ready. Real quick. Do you guys want cat jam? I'll give you cat jam. And no, we're not doing the lie detector today. The lady was busy. And you know what? If you think I'm lying, we can have her ask me that question when she comes. But she was busy. Sadly, not my fault. All right.
Is everybody dancing yet spam jam? Do you live in a Cali mansion and spam jam? Please everybody cap jam chat spam jam. I shouldn't have
22 months smile. 2020. Alex lost a game of Mario Party and had to get a tattoo, but she never got one. Thought you might want to know. Atomic Armadillo. Pog. Good luck next weekend with Bruce. Hope all those cursed items Chad has sent you doesn't cause an evil spirit to possess you. Well, good night. My name is Tease. 18 months. Can't believe it's been this long. Such an amazing stream of real amazing people. Mr. Electric. Wubby 39 months is my longest relationship. Can I sneak the toilet bowl before you clean it next? Or I'll settle for reverb Sasuke. Large kisses. Hi Liz. Turn that poop into wine.
What even is a reverb, Sasuke? Do you even know what you're asking for when you ask for that? Is everyone here fans of Naruto? Is that why? Happy Friday, Sunday. Good start. Heather, dude, I'll be the first to say. Listen, I'm going to be the first to say this evening. I'm tired. I'm a tired boy. I've been going to LA too much, and I still got 2 more trips in the next couple weeks, and I'm sick of it. I hate the drive, dude. The traffic is insane. LA needs to be nuked. Too many people. There's reverb on? No, there's not. No more parties in LA. Scary. That's right. LA Fitness? No. What? Why would I? Never mind. Okay. Is there a train you can take? Why would I do that? I have a call. Why would I take a train? That would take longer, wouldn't it? Time to buy an LA beach house. You guys greatly overestimate
27
my
months,
liquid
let's go,
money.
Samiolo.
The train ride is nice, but I see I'm not going for the train ride. I'm trying to. Okay, I have a lot to talk about.
5 months, let's go. Kiss dad.
How's everybody doing?
Oh baby, another baby.
Drama? Listen.
Hey Wubby, where is Rupert?
That's not funny, dude. That's not funny to bring that up. Yeah, there's drama. Some drama, literally 30 minutes before I go live, some drama falls on my desk. And I want to talk about it because I try to... listen, I do like talking about drama. It's good content. But I try not to talk about it unless I have an opinion on it that I feel is not being shared. Meaning, there's drama that's very popular that you don't hear me talking about because the popular opinion is an opinion that I agree with. So it's like, what am I going to... what do I say? Who gives a shit? But there's new drama, and I mean, this is really fresh, and you might not care about it, but I kind of find it... because I've worked with the person it's about, I find it a little more interesting. So brave. Well, that's correct. Yeah, they call me Braveheart. Okay? And I earned that name. Chat.
Let's go, dude.
I earned it. Thank you. La Fantasmo.
45 months, Wubby. Loved you every step of the way,
Wow.
big cat.
That's
I finger
horrible.
myself to Danny DeVito. Writer.
Can I ask a question, chat? Can a man finger himself? Isn't a penis just a big clit? Yeah? Alright. How? How does a man finger himself? His butthole? Oh. Is that called fingering then, though? Really? I wouldn't be like, yeah, I fingered my butthole. I'd fuck it. I'd say I'd fuck it. I'm fucking my ass. When does it... is it just... okay. You know, if you think about it, if you're able to... if you had long... I'm not gonna even try. That's fingering, bud. I don't finger... I guess you can kind of finger your asshole. I have a single image. The reason why I can never show my desktop is because I have a single image on my desktop. I was on OnlyFans with some friends. Or I mean, I was on Chatterbait with some friends, and this dude shoved his dick into his ass. And the way that the dick curved into the butt and the balls went to either side, it looked like an elephant's head. So then I photoshopped that onto an elephant. I could just put it on the subreddit. Also, welcome to Sunday, guys. I want to apologize, but kind of not, because I'm never going to say sorry for being like, hey, we had really good content, but I want to push it back because it's not prepared well. So I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. I'm sorry that today some of you were expecting the lie detector thing or what's in the box something. Neither one of them. One, the lie detector lady couldn't come, and then the what's in the box thing was not ready to go. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm waiting. So now we just have conversations for today and hanging out. And I'm okay with that because you'll be mad at me today, and then next week during the good stream, you'll still be mad at me. So it's fine. Drama? Oh yeah, I'm gonna start drama. Right now, let's do it. Let's start some drama right now. I'm okay with it too? Good, good. Because then it's wasted. I've wasted the good content or the good idea if I don't flush it out. It's wasted. You see, because I can't do like a half-ass what's in the box stream today and then do a better one next week. It's gone. I have to let it sit for 6 months then. You see what I'm saying?
21 months on God. Booty.
There's a thank you, Booty. I love
Wubby,
Booty.
And that's why we love you.
Thank you. Hold on.
18 months. Am I legal?
What?
13 months. Feels like yesterday.
Sluggy Junks.
Gran is
Thank
not
you for the
fingering
5.
herself today.
Tiny Brain
Iconic.
Kayla. A very
Pee-pee
long
poo-poo.
and white 5. It's been too long since there's been some Wubby Center drama. I've been pretty good. I've actually been out of trouble for a while. I think it's because people know what... no way, dude. Hold on. Dude, the receipt printer is off the fritz. Look at this. Talon, and I know how to read Roman numerals. Talon 23 with 50 subs. Look at how long this came out. Look at this. Ready? It used like almost the entire printer. Look at this. Ready? I lied. It's so small. Why is it so small? This was 50 subs. I feel like I only get acne here because my beard doesn't grow in there and it's exposed to the elements. Something your mom, something shower. I don't know. By the way, to those who have been watching every stream, expecting updates on the sore on my ball sack, and oh, you're so gross, Wubby. The pus came out and you didn't go to the doctor. I'll have all of you idiots know. That it is almost completely healed now, and I'm doing much better. It's almost completely fine now. Thank you for saying you're glad, Ash. See, someone gives a shit about my well-being. Okay, I'll be quiet. Sorry, my fault. Melon Cam. Sometimes even the Melon Cam needs a day off. I have so many tabs open because I
Not
have
to
so
get
much I want to talk
political,
about.
but WTF is oatmeal.
I appreciate you not getting political.
13 months, let's
really
go.
do.
Oh. Love you, Wubs. Kitty Novian.
I need to tell a
Hello,
story. I was
Wubby.
supposed to tell this
I
on
hope
Friday
you're
and I
having
kept
a good
forgetting.
night.
I'm having a great
Wow,
night, really.
almost a year.
Thank
Love
you.
you all.
I
would
just
eat
got back
poo-poo
from
for
LA.
you.
Okay, you should not eat poo-poo for anybody. Don't eat feces. You guys have no idea how weirdly relevant that is, and I can't tell you. I'll talk about the LA shoot in a second, but I can't right now. I can't, but I'll tell you a little bit. But first, I gotta tell you this. I experienced some racism the other day. And I went to a gun store on Friday before stream. My appointment was at 4. They didn't let me until 4:30. That's why I was a little bit late for stream. It was very frustrating. And Alex has never been to a gun store, ever. Like an actual... Alex has never been to a gun store, and I was kind of prepping her on the way. And I told Alex this. I was like, we have friends who own guns, and I have friends who I would consider gun people. And they are gun people, but they're not people at gun stores. Because every time I've been to a gun store, I've had a bad experience. I've never once been to a gun store and didn't have a bad experience. Now, let me be very clear here. Hold on. This is where things get really weird and hard for people to understand. I love guns. I love shooting guns, okay? I love everything that has to do with guns. I think they're fun. They're like complicated machinery, and I enjoy looking at them and learning about them. However, that does not put me... for example, you should wear your mask. You should get vaccinated. Do you see what I'm saying? Just because I like guns, but people seem to put me into this category when they find that out. And the problem is, when you go into a gun store, in my experience, they assume you're also in their camp, if you get what I'm saying. My friend told me the other night, he went to a gun store with a mask on, and they're like, oh, why you got that diaper on your face? I'll take my business elsewhere, I guess, then. Like, okay. Anyway, so Alex and I were waiting outside of the gun store. Keep in mind, I did not buy from this store. I bought online, but I had to use their FFL license to actually get the gun legally given to me. I have to go through a background check. If you know how to buy guns in California, whatever. Anyway, and as you guys know, Alex is from Canada. This is an important note for the conversation. So we go in, and we feel so uncomfortable with masks that we take them off just from feeling uncomfortable, which is kind of what kind of world are we living in? And this very heavy-set, southern draw-esque gentleman greets us, and he's actually somewhat nice. And I'm filling out paperwork and yada yada, and I'm telling Alex, and I'm like, Alex, every single time I've been to a gun store, I've left feeling stupid. Like, they make me feel judged and dumb for, like, as another friend described to me, he's like, you could know everything about the gun you're buying, and you still don't know enough, and you're a fucking idiot. So it's going well, and this huge guy is actually nice, and he's making Alex and I feel actually kind of comfortable. It was enjoyable. And then in the fourth quarter, he says something, and it does make us laugh, but I was like, that was a bold thing to say, because I love offensive humor, as you guys know, as Offcanny found out. I love offensive jokes, but I know the right and wrong place to tell them. For example, when working in customer service, I'm as clean as they come, right? When talking to somebody new, I'm as clean as they come. Amongst close friends in an environment where it's safe to make more edgy jokes, I'll do so. Apparently, the guy at the gun counter did not get this memo. And he's like, oh, where are you from? And I'm like, oh, I'm from San Diego. Alex is like, oh, I'm originally from Canada. And he's like... He goes, oh, you're from Canada? Yeah, a buddy of mine. He calls them, I think it's the funniest thing. He calls people from Canada snowbacks. He's like, I find it so funny. And I'm like, what do you call people from Mexico? Just wondering. No, I'm kidding. I didn't ask that. But Alex and I were like, oh, you do? Like, what? Who cares? We found it funny. And the person who it was could have been offensive to, Alex, also found it quite funny. But I would never say that to a stranger. And also, it is a play. The problem with it, if you're not aware, is it's a play. It's a play on a very... Okay. I don't even want to... Anyway. What does that mean? What does it mean, though? My grandma, God bless her, she's from the Middle East. She lived in Israel for many years, actually. I'm not even lying. She wrote a book on her experiences there. And my grandma, when she first met Alex, she called her a wetback. Grandma, I love you to death. I love you to death. You made Thanksgiving very awkward. So anyway, yeah, true. Yeah, we love my grandma. We love her to death. She did do that, though. She did do that. Now, Ham's putting the Israeli flag in chat. Ham, don't know if it's a good time for that. It was innocent. Oh, okay. See, here's the problem. I know this sounds like super, like, defending but, like, my grandma is shockingly progressive. Just innocently was like, wait, what? What do you mean that's bad? Oh my God, what? I didn't mean it offensively, did it? I'm like, Grandma, Jesus Christ. It was so, oh, her racism was so adorable. Introduce her to Peanut and Carlos. She's got other words in the old cooking. She's got other words cooking for Peanut and Carlos. Wait, the one I met? Ash, I'm not going to tell you which grandma you met because I don't want anyone trying to figure out which grandma said it, because my grandma, although innocently racist, is actually a great woman and has done a lot of good in this world. But we're going to throw under the bus pretty hard now. But I'm not going to let you know which one it is. Grandma on stream.
Months. Our
Dude,
child is now 5 months old, Daddy.
I would not trust my grandma on
Please
stream.
contact us at PaymoneyWubby. Catching.
Power of education.
Pee-pee pooping.
It still says $100 to peel them. Oh, let me get rid of that.
Let's go, boys.
Sorry,
Cat
buddy.
Jam. Ready to lie? True Mandalore.
When I see a gardener in your house the other day... Wait, what? I seen your gardener in your house the other day? Oh, no. Carlos the gardener. He's not my gardener. He's
11
just
months
the
and
gardener.
still erect.
Okay, why do we keep reviewing...
Hey, Daddy,
okay, I need
are
to
you
change the
proud
end
of me
stream
yet?
thing.
Long time
I'm proud
sub,
of you.
but I gotta know. Why did you choose the name PaymoneyWubby?
Tech decks. So, anyway, that was my gun story. It was very funny because as we were walking, I was like, I don't feel stupid, but he did call you a snowback, and that was a little, like, I'm not offended by it. Alex wasn't offended by it. I don't even know if it's that offensive, but it was just like, yeah, we're in a, like, I hate that, like, I'm sure these places exist, but we have very few gun stores here in San Diego, like, not a lot of options, I'm talking, and not a single one is, like, approachable to somebody who isn't a MAGA guy. And if you're a gun lover in chat, you're not in that category. I know I have friends who are so into guns and couldn't be further from Trump supporty, gun town, da-da-da. But for some reason, every gun store I've ever been into is just like the most obnoxious, very political, weird, uncomfortable. I don't know. I don't know. You're talking about FUDs. I'm talking about FUDs. Vaxxed and strapped. That's right, baby. That's right. The VAT, exactly. I gave my white blood cells a Glock. That's what that is, baby. Easy.
12 months. Let's go.
You are a bootlicker. I am a bootlicker, according to Sam. I believe Sam is in the armed forces. Okay. All right. We'll let that one sink in. I don't actually know what Sam does.
2 years flew by just
Bro,
like
I'll sell
that.
you a gun.
Wonder what
Thank
the
you.
next 12 months would bring us from our favorite top 36 streamer.
Oh, I see, Sam.
7
I'm not going to
months.
continue that.
Pog.
Anyway, I'm really excited. Can I tell you what
ACK,
guns I got? Does anybody give a shit? I know gun people in Twitch, they don't usually go
Wu-Shang.
hand in hand. I'll have you know, I did not vote for Trump.
Sheesh.
I know.
Psychotic sloth.
Sure.
The
All
duck
right,
may
you guys
swim
ready?
on the lake, but my daddy owns the lake.
The duck swims on the lake.
Very good, Mr. Penn.
Thank you, ma'am.
The duck may swim on the lake, but my daddy owns the lake.
Why, Peanut? Why did you donate that? That felt racial. I could fix that. I could fix that shit. I could fix that shit. Y'all remember Holes? 2 suits, 2 tokens in a hand. I got no respect cause I'm the new man. Got my shovel, shoes full of sand. Check out the tech, the name's Caveman, La da 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 da. La da da da. A-R-M-P-I to the T. What is that? You smelling dog? That's me. I don't take showers and I don't brush my teeth. That's all I do is dig holes, eat, and sleep. There is no rain. There is no something. There is no place to hide. So just sit and wait to... Dude, Holes was so good! I feel like we talk about this once a month. I have other stuff to talk about. I need to not get distracted by Holes. Do you guys want to hear the song, though? We should kind of hear it after I just fucking killed it. You're about to hear it twice because you already heard it once, and now you're gonna hear the real version like it's even better, bro. I'll tell you what guns I got in a second here. They got them in the studio. Oh my god!
Two suits, 2 tokens in hand. I got no respect cause I'm the new man. Got my shovel, shoes full of sand. Check out the
I deserve some props for the lyric, remembering the lyrics. Hello.
A-R-M-P-I to the T. What is that? You smelling dog? That's me. I don't take showers and I don't brush my teeth. That's all I do is dig holes, eat, and sleep.
There is no lake, there is no shade, there is no place to hide, so just sit and wait.
You got to go. Zigzag actually has some pipes, though. Why does that song go so fucking hard? What the hell? Oh my god. Zero's actually a musician now. Him and Zero and Zigzag going at the same time. Shit, that was so nuts. I got goosebumps on my fingers. All right, what guns did I get? Because you know I'm gonna forget. So I was going in for 2. I got a, and you know what? See, before I say it, and I'm not gonna get distracted, but before I say it, I hate talking about guns in a public capacity because, again, there is so much gatekeeping with guns. There really is. You think Apple versus Mac versus PC is bad? You think AMD versus Intel is bad? You think anything is bad? Talk about what gun you spent money on. If you paid money for a firearm, someone's gonna be like, bro, you could have obviously gone with this. It's cheaper. I want this. You know, it's like, come on. I bought 2 guns, both of which don't have to do with specific use cases. I'm not a fucking Navy SEAL training. I have great weapons already for home defense, in my opinion. Okay. These guns I haven't bought a gun in nearly 10 years, and I wanted to buy some that I thought were cool. That's really all it was. And I bought an iconic gun that I love from one of my favorite video games of all time, Counter-Strike. It's not from that, but that's where I first was introduced to it because I've been playing Counter-Strike since I was like 10. I bought a 5.7. I know. Everyone's got an opinion on the 5.7, dude. Woo! Okay, I bought a 5.7. Yes, I did. Whatever. 5.7 ammo's expensive. I did enough research to feel satisfied, and to be honest, the 5.7 is so iconic to me because I've been obsessed with Counter-Strike for 20 years that it's FN. I didn't even know anyone else made a 5.7. It's an FN 5.7. It's dope. It's cool to me. And guess what? It's expensive. The ammo's expensive. Dude, I got good news for you. You don't have to pay for the ammo because I bought the gun. Also, I do not shoot guns like you motherfuckers do. I go shooting twice a year. At most. How old are you? I'm 16. I'm gonna be 17 soon. That's fucking sick. Thank you. I see a lot of people being like, that's really cool. Thank you. I think it's true. We are paying for the ammo. In that case, sub with Prime. We'll get Bezos to pay for it. No, but I'm just so you guys know, I don't go shooting. I don't go, I'm going to put my second 1,000 in here. I got to break it in by putting 3,000 rounds down. Dude, I've shot my AR like, I could count it on one hand. I don't know. Happy 17th, Wubby. Thank you, guys. 5'7" disrespects body armor. Cool. If a Chad ever comes and raids my home, I'll be fucking ready then, I guess. What condition though? The float. I think it's factory new. It's a Hyper Beast. I think it's 0.057 is the float. Not Stat Track. I couldn't afford it. And then for the exact total opposite of the spectrum, I got the 5.7 because it's cool and I think it's badass and it's like fun and I love Counter-Strike. Bayo! Thank you, Bayo. I appreciate it. If it was a founder rate, no. I died with it in my ass. People are like, what is he talking about? Keep in mind, this one is even more so. This isn't home defense. I plan on taking these out. I want to go to the desert. I was talking to Alex about it. I want to go out to the desert and just shoot some targets with the Browns for a stream. I wanted to feel like a cowboy. So I bought a horse. No, I bought a Henry. I bought a Henry 4570 Model X. I think big old fucking lever action. Again, yeah, it's gonna cost me like $5 to pull the trigger. I recognize that, but here, do you want me to show you? There was a single photo on the internet that convinced me to get this. There was a single photo. Let me see if I can find it. Dude, the subs are coming in for the... Yeah, I want to be like
Love
Alec
you,
Baldwin.
Soda
He's
Pop
never done anything wrong.
1991.
I'll read all your subs in a
Nice.
second, guys. Thank you. Let me find
23
the
months,
post.
Wubby Pog. Closing on my first house tomorrow, Cat.
Congrats! That's actually really awesome. Good for you, brother. It's stressful, but it'll get
Wishang.
easier. You'll feel very accomplished when you wake up in your own home. I'll tell you that.
Sup, Wubs.
Sup, bitch?
Cat Jam, Cat Jam, Cat Jam. 14 months, spam Cat Jam. Gus question mark? Cat Jam.
Some of you already know.
14 months, love you, Wubby, Cat Jam.
Thank you.
Cat Jam, 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 Cat Jam. Woohoo.
Is this it? Is this the photo? Is this the photo? No, I can't find it now, dude.
3 years. And still wearing that shirt. Also
Yeah,
promising
yeah.
a kitty litter cam. Still
Yeah,
waiting.
it'll
It's
come.
all good, love you, Wubs.
Be patient, brother.
Sauce
It'll come.
underscore doctor.
Thank you, Sauce
Love
Doctor.
you, Wubs. Keep it up, man. Hey, Wubby and chat.
Oh, here
you
it is.
guys
Here we
have
go.
helped me through a really hard time, and I would just like to say thank you. Cat Jam.
I found it. Here's the photo
Time
that I was like,
passing by
fuck,
before
I
I
need
even know
I
it.
need a Henry,
And I
dude.
enjoyed every minute of it. Thank you for the wonderful memories. Google underscore D's nuts.
So that's what I got. Now, granted, you'll notice there are not stock options on here, but yeah, I bought the handrail or handguard. Yeah, I bought a bunch of shit too. I bought the angled foregrip. Okay. Listen, I wanted to be a weird cowboy man. And also, maybe you do break into my house, and maybe in this weird scenario, my Henry is the closest weapon. At least you could, right before you get tapped, at least for a second, you're like, that's a sick looking gun. Ugh! You know what I'm saying? It needs a suppressor. Hey, brother, I live in California, so unless you're like, you know, really, really important and you could hook me up legally, unfortunately, it doesn't look like that's going to happen. It's a pretty gun. I think so, too. I just think it looks sick. Like, there's no... I hate to be that guy, but there's no more thought that went into it. I'm like, this looks like a really cool gun. Let me watch some videos on it. Okay, a lot of people who are gun people say it's a pretty cool gun. Cool. I'm getting it. Come to Texas, you can carry that without a license. But then how do I abort, my guy? What do I do when she's pregnant? Yeah, you can carry guns, but you can't use them on the belly. What am I supposed to do? What What then? Stairs? How do I marry gay in Texas? Can you not get gay married in Texas still? Hold on. I'm not gonna give an opinion. That's kind of silly. You can't get. You can. You can. Okay, I'm like, that seems really old. You can? Are they trying to stop that? I don't know. Texas is weird. Since we live on the internet, we only hear about Austin, Texas, because all of our favorite content creators are from there. But like the rest of Texas really do be living in the past in some places. Alec, someone just added me. Alec Baldwin. Yes, dude. Alec fucking Baldwin, baby.
35 months. Damn. Less than 3 major side-eye.
Thank you.
When you are alive, we are in the Cali mansion too. 10 to G.
Guys,
29
I'm
months
serious
of
when I say
Wubby.
this. I do not live
Keep
in a
up the
mansion.
good work.
Someone
Elements.
posted on the subreddit what $1 million gets you in San Diego. Yes, I live in a very fortunate, lovely property. This is not a mansion. It is far from it. I believe it is 4 bedrooms. If you have a mansion with 4 bedrooms, you got scammed. $25 from #Hail Satan. Okay? And this makes me very happy. Who cares if the ammo's expensive? I'll buy your first box. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Seriously. I appreciate that. Don't feel the need to fund my gun views. I don't know. Post the elephant penis on the subreddit. Square footage of the property. 4,000 something? How many of those have single beds? What? Don't? I'm not giving an exact. That's huge. Oh, it's big. Yeah, but it's not a mansion. What defines a mansion size? Hold on. Let's see here. How many square feet is a mansion? I guess we have different ideas of what a mansion is, because I'll tell you this. For the cost I paid for this house, in Texas, in certain areas of Texas, I would be able to get a mansion. I mean a mansion. Hold on. How many square feet is a mansion? I'm just going to Google it and see the first thing it gives me. Most experts agree a minimum of 8,000 square feet in order to earn the mansion moniker. I'm nowhere even close to that. Less than half. So just so you guys know, I know we joke about the Cali mansion and I'm okay to lean into it, but I don't want it to slowly become a joke that becomes the truth. So I got a half mansion. Yeah, according the first Google result, around 8,000 square feet in order to get the mansion moniker. So, Dago. And I if you Google mansion on Google, these are ridiculous. Like this they don't look like homes anymore. Like, look at this one. This one comes with a goblin out front. Look at this. Is this the chair we've been hearing about? See, this guys, this stuff to me looks unachievably impossible to even imagine. Like, even this one is like I can't even fathom living in a home that looks like this. I don't know what you got. Like, even this one, as we're starting to go down into what I consider even cheaper mansions. These are ridiculous. That's pretty nice. Like, you know what? That's close enough. Is this a mansion? Then I live in a mansion. Yeah, it's a new Rainbow Six Siege. All right, hold on. I got to read these. I got to pile these on my desk. Affidavit, thank you for the 5 subs, brother. Slim Jim, thank you for the 10. I appreciate you. Aham, 95, God bless. Dipstick Slim with the 10. Thank you. Bayo again, thank you for the 5. Ipemami, thank you for the 5. Bill Dozer with a 5. And Ziz Not a Bird, thanks for the 5. Anyway, why is everyone saying chair? I hit the lens. I'm so proud of that. I want some credit. It was like 2 feet away and I hit it. We still haven't gotten a house tour. Can I be honest with you? You haven't gotten a house tour because people are scary. Weird people be saying weird shit. That's all I'm going to say. You know, the sun actually set in this direction, so I was able to pinpoint Wubby's location, and I'm going to come fuck him in his sleep.
Wubby, would you lick toes? Asking for a friend.
I would.
Gomba.
No, I'm serious. If me and the lady, you know, if she's freshly showered, and I would never. It doesn't start at toe licking. I'm not in that. You know, she doesn't come out of the shower. I'm like, let me lick your feet. It would be out of the shower. Things are going. If there's dick to lips and I'm now, you know, torqued and I'm bricked and shit's happening and it's crazy, I would lick a toe. I would lick a foot. I would suck a toe. There is, I mean, really, I'm actually getting a little aroused just talking about it. I'm not even lying. Why is everyone question marking? Y'all are so boring. Dude, I'm telling you right now. Let me tell you this right now. Boys in chat. If your lovely lady is on her back and you're plowing and the feet are up and the feet are up, stop telling me to stand up and the feet are up. Lick a couple toes and tell me she doesn't instantly, you know, turn into a puddle. I'm not lying. You guys are serious. These ladies' feet are going unloved. Now, that doesn't mean I'm sitting over here and we're on the couch. Hey, baby, it's been a long day. Let me lick your feet. Like, what the fuck? No. Or even, hey, I'm really in the mood. Can I suck your toes to get started? Absolutely not. But I'm pounded and I'm torqued. Foot comes up to my face. It's going in my mouth. Ask Alex for her opinion. You know what? I will be brave, bold, and beautiful this evening. I will be all of those things. And I'm going to call Alex right now and ask her. She's like, do you need me for stream now? I'm like, no, not at all. Bitch, you were... Hey, Alex. Hello?
Hello.
What are your thoughts on toe sucking?
I agree with everything that was said.
Are there any ladies in chat who genuinely are like, do not fucking do that? That's so odd to me.
Just a reminder that Wubby once thought fridge ice was made from condensation.
Shut the fuck up! And you know what? I'm sorry that I dream big, you fucking loser resub. I'm sorry that I dream bigger than technology can keep up with. If anything, I believe I have the mental capacity to cure cancer with a mindset like that. I dream bigger than the current fucking fridge tech can keep up with. My feet are too sensitive. Don't touch my feet. Vom Zombie. Even when you're just getting pipe laid down, you're thinking about how ticklish your feet are? Let me ask you this. Hold on. What if you get high first and then every touch feels good? Wait, you didn't know fridges had a water line? Dude, we're not talking about this again. Keep the fuck away from my feet. Night 10 Gale. I want nothing to do with your disgusting witch toes. I have no clue who the fuck you... I don't want anything to do with your toes. But you know what? You know what is unattractive? When you're in heat, when you're a dough in heat with someone... Keep in mind, I'm only talking about in a loving, consensual, sexual adventure. I'm not talking about anything else. When you're a dough in heat with your buck, who's also in heat, the last thing you want to think is, oh, like... I probably shouldn't go near the feet or even kiss the leg because they don't like that. You know? Like, what do you mean? Like, oh, don't go near my, like, what a turnoff. If your feet are up in my face, what do you want me to do, lady? Maybe wear shoes then. You're right. You know what? This guy's right. Let's get me back on track. So use code Wubby at checkout for 50% off at adamandeve.com. It's 50% off one item. This is not a joke, guys. Dude, wear the Yeezys to bed. Fuck yes. Socks stay on or gay. I hate that, dude. If I catch a glimpse of myself in socks while I'm in heat, I'll get flaccid.
Love you, whoops. Couch couple here just saying we love watching you in the highlight channel less than 3. I cleaned my bathroom today. Huh?
Women have an easier time getting off wearing socks. This is a fact. What
Let's
the
go,
fuck?
Kim. Rev up those fryers.
I can't think of
Shout
something
out to my girlfriend,
less
Emma.
attractive.
I love her.
Unless they're like thigh-high socks, and then I'm in there like swimwear.
Hello, they're the angel from my nightmare. Hey
The
Dad, can I
shadow
get a
in the-
reverb
Do you
kiss?
eat booty?
If not, I still love you less than 3. Let's Scar Boys Twerkle 126.
Do I eat booty? Can I tell you
Hello,
something?
Adam Savage. Oh, it's Wubby. Hey, cutie.
Maybe we could save that for the lie detector test. How about that, guys? That's a good place to start. Okay, let's save that for the lie detector test. Okay, guys, we can do that. I don't know. Booty usually smells like butthole, dog. What do you want from me? It just does. Even fresh out the shower, it can smell like dirty asshole. And also, I've had mixed. I've never had good results really with licking butthole. What are you doing? My parents are here. Okay. Real quick, very important. As you guys know, on Friday we started a revolution. We started a revolution. We started a revolution. A movement on Mintable. The hashtag NF Turd was created, an NFT, one of a kind, of my poopy bathroom. Yes, this is huge. Yes, this is not a joke. I took a video of my bathroom when it was filthy, and I uploaded it and turned it into a one of a kind NFT. That NFT is currently going for the current bid $4,227.28 from none other than Aiden NFT Ethereum. Now, here's the situation. This has gone out of control. This has gone out of hand. The autism is leaking as we speak, ladies and gentlemen. But let me tell you something. The price this is going for is stupid. It's ridiculous. There was a thread on the subreddit where I saw people legitimately, unironically, speculating that the price of this could resell at some point for more. It's not a JPEG, by the way, you Fruit Loop. It's an MP4. You get an MP4 when you purchase this, you little idiot. Okay, it's an MP4 of my poopy bathroom, you dumbass. Anyway, why is it so cheap? I don't believe in that, for the record. It shocked me. But now that it's selling for real money, of course we're going to lean into it. So let me explain a few things that we're going to be doing with this NFT. So the bid is going to end for this NFT on Wednesday night. We will be live an hour before this bid ends, and I will have my editors here. Alex will be here. We'll be all dressed up, and we're going to be doing a countdown to the end of this NFT sale. This is going to be very exciting. This is going to be quite a big deal. Did you hit Ham's amount yet? So, okay, here's the thing. We're going to go through that. Yes, you are. You're going to be here at midnight. It's going to be a huge Oscars-esque celebration of the NFT. It's going to be very stupid. But a few things have happened since then. First off, the bidding continued beyond stream, which blew my mind. People bid on this when I wasn't even live, which genuinely was shocking to me. Also, the CEO of this website, of Mintable, reached out to me. Not only does this man believe in the poopy bathroom, not only is he full team NF Turd, but he wants to work with me in the future. I told him, dude, I don't know, this might just be my drop the microphone, walk away from NF Turds. But regardless, my man believes in the NFT. He believes. I don't want to tell you what he speculated the price of this could be, but I told him to his face, I was like, yeah, that's not going to happen. So with that bit, he's going to scam you. Y'all are weird. I'm going to be real. NFTs are really weird. People get really weird around them. So here's the thing. I'm going to tell you, these are the rules of the NFT, where they stand. Okay? I am already prepared to get an NF Turd tattoo. I'm not going to tell you. Ham and I have agreed off stream. If it hits a certain number, it could have already hit that number. I'm not going to tell you where that number is because we do not want to influence the bidding. But we have discussed. We came up with a number that he agreed, because his skin is on the line as well. If it hits a certain number, I will not tell you. I will be getting a hashtag NF Turd tattoo. Now, I've come up with some stretch goals because I thought this would sell for a couple $100. It has not. It has gone for a few thousand. So now I don't really give a fuck. I'm going to say this and I'm going to lean into it because why not? If the bid ends at 5K, or excuse me, at 5 figures, so 10K or more, from 10 to 99K, for whatever reason, we will do a very exclusive NF Turd merch line. The winner will get an exclusive piece, okay, just out the gate. Just throwing that out there, just for fun, just to commemorate this stupid event. this one's really okay. This one will not happen. But you know what? I'm gonna throw it out there because who knows? Who fucking knows? I don't know how much Ethereum you have. If this somehow doesn't want to convince people, dude, I'm totally. Are you kidding me? If I could make $1 million off this right now and all I had to do was talk about it, you think I wouldn't fucking do that, dude? If this somehow reaches 6 figures, it won't. It won't. It won't. It won't. This will not. But if it somehow reaches 6 figures, I will change the NF Turd tattoo to a tattoo that chat gets to pick anything they want in the whole world, so long as I can show it on stream and it won't get me banned. It has to fit in the palm of my hand for the size. It can be literally anything they want in the entire world. Anything, as long as it won't get me banned. So, that's the rules. At this point, it could sell for this price right now, and I would consider this a huge fucking dub. All right? So that's it. That's where we're at. 24-hour stream if it hits 6 figures, that's not worth it for you guys. That's easy. Refresh. Dude, if I refresh and it's not 100K, you guys wasted my time. What are we at now? Did it go up? It did. It went up a little bit. So people are fighting for it, and I respect that. I respect that. My face, I would get anything tattooed. If this went for 6 figures, I will get anything in the whole world tattooed as long as it's TOS and I can show it on stream. It just has to be small enough to fit in the palm of my hand. Now, granted, don't do that. That's totally fine. This is already a huge success, and we're going to count it down Wednesday night together, like we're watching the ball drop itself. All right? Ham's face ain't TOS, then do Ham's face. Miskiv's face, I would do it. I'm telling you, anything. Anything. All right. Get Miskiv face tattoo. Anything. I'm not lying. Anything as long as it fits in the palm of my hand. All right. But it's not, it ain't no joke, though. That's 6 fucking figures. That's no joke. Hitler's face, I do believe Hitler's face would be TOS. Miskiv's face, let's go. Whatever. 6 figures by the end of Wednesday. By the end of Wednesday night. Miskiv's face on your face. Unfortunately, there's no money in the world that would convince me to get a face tattoo. So that's where the NFT is at. We're going to check up again it probably tomorrow. And then lastly on Wednesday as we count it down. Let's make history, boys. Let's make fucking history, huh? Give us a 7-figure goal. Okay. If it hits $1 million, I will give out my stream key I will leak my stream key on my Twitter. If it hits 7 figures, I will just give my stream key out, and I will not reset it for 7 days. Okay? Like, see, I mean, you guys have to understand that is dumb, and I'm not like it's not. I don't think it's going to hit 5 figures. But for when we're to those who don't understand really what's happening, when we're talking about crypto and people's ability to bet on something or rather bid on something with crypto, the sky really is the limit. There are people who have become multi-millionaires for just putting some amount of money at the right time into stupid crypto, right? Now, that's why it's like, why even consider a 7-figure possibility? I'm personally not. But you have to understand that there are people who become millionaires overnight with this shit. It's bizarre. You just listed the number 36 spot on Twitch for $1 million. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Because Twitch sure as fuck doesn't put a value on it. Yo, Trainwrecks, make this $1 million. And you know what the weird irony of this whole thing is? The more that gets bid, the more it's worth. Because it's only worth what people are bidding. We had this whole long conversation about it the other night, and I was like, this is dumb. Anyway, so that is where we're at with the NFT,
9
boys.
months feels longer,
to the
no
moon
wet
with it. Come
pregnancy
on.
joke. I feel bad for all the non-subs.
Either way, we're going to do a countdown Wednesday night. If it ends at $4,000, it ends at $4,000. We had a good
People
time, and I get
question my
$4,000.
loyalty to Wubby, but I have the punch ready to drink when he gives the command.
What the fuck? Tiny Brain Kayla, thank you for the prime, by the way. NF Turd. It could be big, man. Start a movement. Be a part of
A
something
year
bigger.
already. Am I an old frog yet?
Give me a shitload of money in Ethereum. How can we crowdfund this? That would have to be done privately. I don't think you can bid in a crowdfunding sense. I don't think you can do that. What would you do for 7 figures? I already said I would leak my stream key for 7 days.
Whoa.
Accidentally. I don't know if I could purposefully promise that. Wubby had a dream.
I already dropped our son.
What about 8
better
figures?
luck next time, am I?
I'm not even going to talk about 8
Howdy,
figures
fella.
because we haven't even hit 5, guys. You need to breathe. And then I would really be, I would have really turned my poop into wine. Almost in a literal sense. Isn't that crazy? Gotta go bid
Holy
10K.
shit,
You're not even a sub,
Where
bro.
did I go wrong?
What are you talking about? Leak the link or give it to
Never
the buyer?
Never been subbed to anyone at all, let alone this long.
Okay.
Your prime sub. People love you, Wubby from San
that's
Diego,
an interesting
brother.
point. If it hits, why are we talking about this though? I'm sorry, but can we take a second to go, this is stupid. We're like really hammering out the details of if my poop video sells for $1 million or more. Can we take a break for a second here and go, this is stupid, move on? Well, hold on. Is $4 stupid to you? How rich are you, dude in chat who said that? This is really stupid. I know. We're not, you know what? We are not going to hammer out the details of if my poop video sells for $1 million because frankly, it won't. And if it does, I'll deal with that when we get there. 7 days of advertising on the number 36 stream for the buyer. That's not worth $1 million though. But he bought the poop NFT. Is the poop NFT worth $1 million? Of course it's not. It's actually worthless. But aren't all NFTs worthless? They're just little pixel drawings. Isn't everything worthless? When you really break it down, shouldn't we just live in an economy where we exchange goods and time and move on? All right. Yeah, we'll be popping champagne. Yeah, it's going to be a fun night. All right. But for now,
my
we'll
mom
leave it
and
at
the
that.
neighbor are stirring pasta in the next room and I'm getting hungry.
Ooh,
show me your
stirring
tits.
pasta? I think that your mom's getting her.
Wubby, I won't get into details because resident sleeper. But my family has been going through a lot, so if I could get my first kiss, it might help my grandma who recently got into a fingering herself accident.
Dude, I mean this from the bottom of my heart, brother. I mean this really, that I hope your grandma is sitting here right now and I hope her fucking heart just explodes. And I hope you have to witness her and her death rattles as she slowly fades off. Seriously, I hope that happens. I really hope that happens to you. This is not a joke. All right? I don't give a fuck. Everyone putting D: in chat. I don't give a fuck about you. Bro, chill. No, fuck all you, bro, chill. Dude, I have been sitting here being baited into caring about your stupid stories. Oh, you know, grandma. And then they always end with, yeah, and grandma was finger blasting herself. It has been months of this. I cannot take anything seriously anymore. The true Wubby comes out. What do you mean, the true Wubby? What are you talking about? Y'all are playing with my emotions. What do you mean? How are you turning this around on me? You are weaponizing your senile grandmothers. Oh, dude. Gus drama?
Love you all. Cat Jam. It won't leave.
Shut up. All right, you want to talk about the Gus drama or do we want to wait?
Go.
It is
the
about
turd
Gus.
Burglar.
Can we do something lighter
Wow,
before we do the Gus
nice
drama?
Hands.
Thank you.
You
Stone
suck.
Cold Jeebus, you little ugly, beautiful. Oh my
6
God.
months Papa Cat Jam. You ever heard of Gandhi's Asian Brotherly? He owned a peanut company. Lee Gandhi's nuts.
Hey, Strawboom, thank you for the 5 subs. You would never weaponize your grandma or Gandhi's brother, for that matter. Crying Seamus, thank you for the 5. I appreciate that. Crying Seamus, thank you for the 5. I appreciate that. It was 2 in a row. Stone Cold Jeebus, thank you for the 10. I appreciate that. So I was sitting here. No, we're saving the Gus drama because it's so fresh and I have other stuff to talk about. And the Gus one is probably more interesting. So before we get into the Gus drama, Friday night, I left my home and drove to LA to film a YouTube video with Offcanny. If you don't know Offcanny, go check them out. They basically do like, you ever seen Wubby Experiences? They basically do like, they go do things in the wild and it's very funny. Oh, the green screen, thank you. Look it up. Look up. If you don't know who Offcanny is, just YouTube them. Anyway, long story short, I drove up there Friday night, got a hotel for the night, because I wanted to be able to wake up and just go to the shoot fresh instead of having to drive up the day of the shoot. Good call, by the way. It was a whole day thing. It's why I lost most of my time to plan for this stream, because I was there, and then when I got back, I was exhausted. Okay, so first off, in my opinion, and the opinions in the people there's opinion, it was a really fun shoot. It went really, really well. I just want you to remember this. I want you to clip this, because when the video gets released, you will know why I'm smiling and laughing and why I can't tell you what happened. Just remember that I couldn't tell you. But it was really fun. I tweeted out, here's a little photo. Go like the tweet. All right, go tell him you like me too. All right, and then he did this. He kept doing this weird thing with his toes too. Trevor kept curling his little toes. It was really gross. I don't know why, but I won't say what we did because I don't think they want me to talk about it quite yet. But I did. I vomited. I personally vomited 3 times, and a lot happened. And I cannot. When this video goes up, I will be obviously pushing you guys when it comes out to show you to go watch it, because I'm really excited for it. Y'all fingered his grandma. It's called the cocaine curls. I think he was trying to hide his toes from the photo. You take up twice the space of the other guys. Not only is that not true, but I'm surprised you're targeting my weight in this one, because there's actually something more interesting going on here, and I'm going to get ahead of it right now. I know there's a joke that I'm short. I understand that there's a joke that I'm a short man. That's totally fine. And unfortunately for me, I discovered when I got there that both Trevor and Jacob on the left, Trevor on the right, they're actually quite tall. They're very tall. I don't have tiny feet. It's a perspective thing. I was standing back, leaning in. They're actually really tall. And I know people are going to come at me being like, oh, Trevor must be like, 6 foot, maybe 5'9". So before you get stupid with me, guys, they're 5'11". Okay, guys. Yeah, cool. So good one, first off. Jacob on the left there, if you Google it, is actually 6'4". He is a giant. He is a very tall man. I'm not lying. Google it. Okay? And the first thing I noticed when I shut up, I'm like, these guys are tall, and it's going to make me look really stupid in the video, because there's nothing for context on the shoot. It was just us 3 there. It was me and both of them, and I'm the shortest guy there, because all I'm saying is when you watch the video, I am going to look short, but that is simply because they are giants. I Googled your height too. Okay, if it says I'm 4'3" or whatever, it better have changed to something reasonable. PaymoneyWubby height. It says, what? You guys changed it to 6'2"? No way! What? It says I'm 6'2". Get fucked, everybody! Yes! Somebody did me so good. A few weeks ago, it said I was like 3'10" or something. It was like baby sized. I don't even know. Guys, there is more and more evidence to show my actual height. I have posed with people whose heights are confirmed, and it just doesn't add up. I think what's really happening here, chat, is that I'm not going to fight Hezbollah. I think that PaymoneyWubby has a confirmed height of 0 feet 1 inches. Wait, what? Where do you see that? Where are you seeing 0 foot 1 inches? The second result? How is this? Y'all, really though? It's telling me PaymoneyWubby has a confirmed height of 0 feet 1/2 inch? His penis is estimated to be 27 inches. I need someone who's talented in chat to draw an image of me half an inch tall with a 27-inch penis. So am I using like a macro lens, like really zoomed up to get this footage? Is this cam under a microscope right now to see me? Alex is a wrangler. That is disgusting. I will admit you guys took it. Whoa! Look at this height. I'm 9 foot 144 inches. That's 12 extra feet right there, dude. Holy fucking shit. It really is great that you guys make it this hard for anyone to learn anything real about me. In 2021, he had an extremely personal and obvious fallout with... Okay, what the fuck? His penis is estimated 27 inches wide and 3 inches long. And then Bungus Gungus. All right, we got to stop refreshing because I think that it's going to turn into something bad if I keep doing it. Now I'm 2'7" for the record. It changed again. Every time I refresh, I'm a new height. Every time I refresh. I'm 4'12" now, which is just 5 feet. Oh, you guys are weird, dude. You guys are weird. Anyway, the point is, Offcanny was really fun to work with, and I genuinely cannot wait for you guys to see the video because it is going to be very funny, and I don't think I've ever thrown up like that for a shoot ever, and there were other things that happened that I have never done, and it's gonna be really good. I'm really stoked for you guys to see it. It's gonna be off the cheesy, chat. That's right. Ooh. How tall is Wubby actually? I'm 0 foot, half an inch.
Watching all the way from France. Keep up the good work, Wubs.
Oh, bonjour.
8 months, Daddy.
Mes amis.
Can we get a merch update, please?
Merch update.
24 months, baby.
It's
Still
updated.
can't believe I got to
I actually
meet
don't
you
know
with
what the
Nick.
update is.
Heart,
Do you want me to ask?
Heart.
Hi. Do you want me to
Hey,
ask
Thickums.
Alex? Hi. Here we go.
I feel
let's
bad
just
for all
call
the
her out.
non-subs. Happy anniversary, Wubby.
Hey, Alex.
Hey.
I'm getting my balls busted here. What's a merch update?
I don't have one for you at the moment. Just waiting on samples. That's about it. I'll let you know when I know.
All right. She's hung up. You see what I'm working with here, guys?
You suck.
See what I'm fucking working with here?
Happy 20 months, Wubs. Love this stream. Let's turn that poop
Thank
into
you.
wine.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Waiting on samples is an update. Oh,
Woot,
okay. Well,
9
there you
months.
go. There you go. All right.
Holy shit, a year. It has been wild. I found you from the cuties video and now a year
Wow.
worth of Prime. Can I get a kiss, please?
I also got to say, I love filming content. 38 months here, cat litter update. I love filming videos as opposed to streams because there's so much less pressure. That like you get so many more opportunities to make mistakes, and it's like, yeah, like the video I filmed with Offcanny, they told me, okay, first I want to call them out a little bit. I'll talk more in detail when the video's out because I don't want to spoil anything because it's not my video. But I drove 2.5 hours to get to them. I got a hotel, which I paid for. They did not pay for my hotel. I'm livid. I'm out $650. I'm actually totally kidding. I'm not livid at all. I do not give a fuck. It was actually really cool to be a part of it. But I showed up having no clue what the collab was going to be. $650 for a hotel. Okay, so it was $250 a night. I got 2 nights because I got drunk with them for the video, so I had to have somewhere I could lay down so I could drive home and sober up, then drive home. I just drove drunk anyway. I didn't care. I'm totally kidding. Fuck you if you do that. It was $250 a night plus tax. 5-star hotel. It was 3 stars. Believe it or not, it was a 3-star hotel. Actually, it was actually pretty scary, but because it was in the fucking heart of LA on a weekend, it was really expensive. It sucked. I mean, see, it looked like a motel. It looked like where you would die at. It was a motel, bro. Respond to Meg8121. Resub, we do be trying. What am I supposed to say? Anyway, You guys are getting caught up on the wrong thing here. The point I was going to make was, I forgot what my point was. I forgot my point. Y'all fucked me. Y'all have fucked me. Now I have nothing. Show the video. I don't have the video. Something about the video topic. Oh, thank you, dude in chat. Thank you. Yes. So anyway, they did me so dirty, sort of. Like again, I can't spoil it too much. I'll give way more details when it's out. But I showed up to this shoot without any knowledge of what we were doing. And right as I'm walking in, they're like, oh, nice to meet you, blah, blah. So here's your role. Here's what you're doing. And here's some cue cards for you. They're like, read these out. But don't read them till you're on camera. You'll see. I just cannot wait for you guys to see this fucking video. Do you know what's coming out? A few weeks is what I was told. A few weeks. William Osmond is quitting YouTube. Let's see if that's true. Where do I find that? On his Twitter? Is that on his Twitter?
Happy Free Sunday.
On his
Called
YouTube?
me daddy. Let's get right into the news. Tickle my daddy feet. Oh shit, what? Happy Fried Sunday. Wubby, what would you do if you came in a girl's mouth and she went for a kiss and spit it in your mouth?
I would probably spit it back, and then I would express to her that that was not okay. With a couple black eyes, you know what I'm saying? She'd meet old Larry and Harry, you know what I'm saying? I'm kidding. I would fucking swallow that shit up and be like, more, mommy, more. Spit again. All right, here we go.
This is great. It's one of those videos where you're like, oh, is this titled clickbait? Or is William about to yeet? I am done. I'm done.
Been there, brother.
What am I done with? What am I done of? I don't really know. But I just kind of exhausted. I make videos to entertain people. Like, that's the bottom line. It's like, I want to entertain people, you know, make them laugh, make them feel like motivated or inspired, and then everything else kind of is secondary. You know, if it pays my bills, if it, you know, puts a roof over my head, that's sort of the secondary effect. It allows me to do it full time, basically. I feel like I kind of live in this nightmare of making new videos, and I don't know when it happened, but
this is so relatable.
For the longest time, I would just make something and put it out, and I didn't really care. And as the channel grew, for some reason, I've been more and more terrified. Hey, this is really important. I've become more uncomfortable posting stuff. And I know it's unhealthy. I know, like, I feel unhealthy the way that I exist on YouTube. Like, it's not good. It's not the creative aspect of making videos. It's the judgmental and just, I don't know how to say this. Like, I feel like I live in a constant state of, like, criticism where...
Yeah, dude, having an audience sucks. This is so true. This is exactly how I felt when I was posting my last, like, 5 YouTube videos. Oh my God, it's so true.
I do something to entertain people.
Who is this, by the way? This is Jimmy Fallon, and he's quitting late night, and I don't know how you guys don't recognize him.
And then there's always negativity that comes back. So it's like you put something out, negativity comes back. Like, positivity comes back too, but all I can think about is, like, when the house burned down, people figured out a way to be judgmental about it. And, like, that blew my mind. It was the worst time of our lives, and people still somehow figured out how to be negative about it, especially
that's so sad.
With the GoFundMe. Cameraman John's brother set up a GoFundMe, and people donated money, a lot of money, like more money than I ever could have imagined. And at the time I had like $800 in my checking account. Like, I had no idea what to do with it. Like, I honestly, if you want to know long story short, I did nothing with it for 2 years. That money literally sat in an account because I didn't know what to do with it. I was
the old
so
Squid Game strat.
And since that happened, people have constantly, like, I don't know. I don't want to complain. I don't want to feel like I'm complaining right now, and I feel like I'm complaining. But we went to Disneyland, I think a week after the house burned down. a guy named Jeff who works at Disneyland in the park. This is not like corporate. This is just a guy, a normal guy who works at Disney. Gave us his personal.
Real quick, if you guys think that I share his opinion on feeling bad about taking your money, you're dead wrong. I'm selling an NFT of my poopy toilet bowl, and I really want it to hit 6 figures, and I will spend it as quickly as it hits my account. So, love William, by the way. I met William. I went to his house for a party, and he was the nicest guy ever. Like, he was so... This, in my opinion, like, he's obviously, you shouldn't judge people just by what they put out on the internet, because they can be really different. But William puts out a really nice guy persona online, and I met him, and he maintained that. So as far as I know, he was one of the nicest guys ever. He was so nice. He was just chill. He wasn't... I don't know how to describe it. It didn't feel like I didn't feel like I was talking to a content creator with like it's mutually beneficial for us to know each other thing. It was just like, oh, you're nice. I like your stuff. You like my stuff. That's cool.
Tickets. Like, he got us into the park, and I posted a picture on Instagram, and people, like, it's like, it's not even that many people. There were comments saying,
he's lost in the
wow, I
sauce.
see you're spending your GoFundMe money. Like, what I'm trying to explain is, like, doing YouTube has this whole dark side of constant judgment, and you can't escape it. My house that we were renting, there's a whole series of people who were debating, oh, he was renting, he didn't own it, so it's not his house. Yeah, but all my shit burned down, like, I lost it all. There is a conspiracy video on YouTube still, to this day, that calls me a crisis actor. And it's serious, it's not a joke. And there's a whole comment section about how bad my acting is. What I'm trying to say is, like, generally, 90% of everything is so positive. Maybe even 99% of everything is so positive. But there is this percentage of like this extreme negativity. Like in the X-ray video, I didn't show this comment because it pissed me off so much. For some reason, it still bothers me. Smart guy, one of the top %, doesn't even have a slim girlfriend. Welcome to the modern West.
Bro, oh my, oh, dude, I almost just got banned for clicking on my own link. I just clicked on the Adam and Eve thing accidentally in chat when I was clicking on another screen. I clicked on it. It opened up something. I didn't know what it was, so I quickly turned it away, and up popped a bunch of dildos. It's my own ad. Anyway, I want to hear. I'll stop this when I get bored of it, but I'm still interested in it at this point, and I'm not. I don't want to keep pausing it. But like, oh, he is lost in the sauce. That's so not an okay thing that just happened. The comment that he read, but like, you gotta ignore that shit. It's so people act though like it's so easy to ignore, but 99% of you in chat have never been in that position. It's so hard to not ignore, dude. Just this, I almost canceled today's stream because I saw a comment that pissed me off so much that I was like, I am in no mood to stream. I promise you, people who are, even your favorite streamer who's live right now with 100,000 viewers, who's happy and go lucky and everything, they may have been wrestling with something right before hitting go live and just went, fuck it, I need whatever. You know what I'm saying? It was when I Googled my height, it said I was 0 feet, half an inch. That's what it was. It doesn't even have to be specifically like mean. It's just like it's just so weird, dude. It's hard to explain.
Like if you want to make fun of me, make fun of me. But why are you coming after my family?
That's weird.
Like it's like a punching bag. I feel like a punching bag, and my only option is to not look at anything, because even if I look at 99% of like positive, even
he's struggling.
Being online and making something and showing, like, you give it to me, like, here's this thing I made. Like, I literally put a part of my soul into everything I make. Like, it takes me way longer than you guys would imagine to make a video. And then someone comes along and uses you as a punching bag. And even though 99% of everything is amazing and positive, it's really hard to explain why even a handful of just nasty comments can, like, make you feel bad. And, like, maybe I'm just, like, weak.
I don't think
But
it's weak.
it
I think
makes
you have
me
to be
sad.
really
And it's
strong
like, I don't
to
want to
get
not
through
read
it.
the comments, but I feel like I shouldn't read the comments because
I gotta be real. This person in chat said, "So just get a normal job then." So are you saying that? I love you have such a negative worldview. Seth B _94, and you know what? You're old enough. You're 27. You're old enough to know better than that because I don't think the solution is then just don't be around people. That's so sad. You've given up. You've given up on saying like. You're instead saying, yeah, people are really mean, so just avoid them. It's like, why don't we instead go, hey, we should discourage hate? Shouldn't that be like your first response? And I totally agree. I will say this. I'll be like, yeah, if you can't handle online criticism, if you've done everything you can, step away from it, right? Totally, absolutely. But the get a job, it's like, really? So it's okay that people are making fun of his wife's weight. That's okay. He should be getting a job. It's his fault. Like, what? Come on, dude. Cringe. Come on.
there are comments that say things like, I miss William before his house burned down. I can't help but feel like kind of defeated all the time. Like, I really
That's
just
brutal,
wish,
dude.
I wish I could just make something and just publish it and have no idea what people think.
I wonder what that's like to be always told, I miss the old version of you. Bro.
And that makes me sad. Like, what do you mean you miss me before my house burned? Like, why are you even sharing that? Do you want to see what my first video looked like?
Dude, that right there is like everything. I always tell this to Alex. I'm always like, there's so many people with these opinions that, valid or not, they're just, why share them? It's like, oh my God, that's everything I feel right there. It's like, maybe you do miss William's old content before his house burned down. But maybe he shouldn't be made aware of that because of how that's going to affect him. It's so weird.
On the William Osmond channel, if I never changed, like, that's what I'd be making today. If I wasn't allowed to change and do what I want, I wouldn't enjoy doing this. But yet someone has the like audacity to tell me that they want me to keep doing what they want me to do.
True,
but that would
dude.
make me not happy to do it.
Well, your happy is not important, dude. I'm here to laugh and that's it.
Why?
Yeah, I don't
And
care
so
about your
there's a
happiness.
place where the comments sort of are even worse. It's the subreddit, the William Osmond subreddit, because it's
Will,
specific-
I wish he was in the room with me. I would shake him. Get off of Reddit. Reddit is I'm serious. Reddit is hell. It has tried to ruin my life on so many occasions. Reddit would be happy to see thousands of content creators kill themselves publicly. They would be, and then even then they'd go, wasn't in focus. This video went on for a little while. Oh my God. It gives a voice to the most washed up losers is all it is, dude. I just want to shake him.
To me, like, nobody stumbles across it on accident. Like, somebody goes there specifically to talk about
So
or share
true,
memes
dude.
about me. And it's like I do lurk there, and I hate it. I hate it.
I feel you.
90% positive, but there is just this like kind of just, I don't know how to describe it other than kind of like weird, disgusting like speculation about me, who's somebody you guys have never met. And constructive criticism is always important. But there's a point where it's no longer constructive. The state of William's videos at the moment.
I hate posts like that, bro. Oh my God. Dude, I just want to hug him. And I know I'm pausing it a lot and I'm talking a lot, but like, oh my God. Just that title. If you're a content creator and you see that title, your day is just immediately off. Oh my God. I know how he's feeling right now. Bid on the NFT, hashtag NF Turd, guys. We're changing the world. I'm gonna DM him.
First of all, I don't want to come across as disrespectful in any way. I have been an avid fan of Big Willie since the early days of his channel, but nowadays I don't think he has the same level of content that he used to produce. Do you guys think this is the case? Why or why not? I think it would bother me less if it was downvoted into oblivion, but it's not. And even though I know that it's stupid and that I shouldn't listen to it or shouldn't bother me, it still does. And that feels pathetic. It feels pathetic that it bothers me. But it's like, oh, like this, you know, why? Like it's like dehumanizing. Like people sort of, they put, you know, a YouTuber up at this like God tier level. Like, oh, this is like, this person is, you cannot, they're unaffected by any sort of insult or mean thing. And then they proceed to dehumanize them. It's like, well, they're not affected by me being a jackass, and so I'm gonna therefore be a jackass.
That's true.
No,
You're not a person
no
to them.
specific, no nothing. How am I supposed to learn from this as what to do differently? You guys don't know a lot about me. I could be the Zodiac killer.
Oh, okay. No.
What?
Will.
I am the Zodiac killer.
Oh, yeah?
I hide so much because the audience, they don't want to see me suffer. Like, they don't want to see me being homeless. But there's this part on the flip side where they don't want to see you succeed. People do not want to see you be successful. It's not about money though, but it is. It's like it is. Like, Jimmy, I'm busy. I'm gonna need you to just hang out down on
Look
the
at the
floor
little
for like 5
toesy
minutes, like,
woesies
cool
on
thing.
that guy,
You
dude.
know, me as a YouTuber, I started off and I made maybe 10 views a video. I'd post a video to get 10 views, and I made no money. And then I started posting videos and they'd get 50,000 views, and I still made no money because I hadn't even monetized the channel yet. And I just kept doing what I was doing.
I will. Someone in chat name DBJ's100, just all caps. Wubby is fat, and I don't know if I'm broken, but it did make me laugh. I don't know why you said it either. I don't know how it's relevant. It made me laugh a little bit.
And like, as more people watch, you make more money. But I'm afraid to do anything. I'm even flustered right now trying to figure out how to describe this, because I feel like, oh, like, yeah, once you tell people that you have a career and it's like you've made
That's so true,
adult
dude.
money, then they're just, oh, do I even talk about the car? I say, but I feel like, so, like, you see the fact now that I'm hesitant to talk about the fact that I bought a car is so sad. And I'm like thinking
This
right
is
now,
so
do I edit this out of the
relatable.
video? Because like in 2019, I bought a Model 3 Tesla. And
Good
guys
for
have never
you.
seen it. I said, I'm either going to buy used cars for the rest of my life or a car that drives itself. And when I had made enough money where I could buy a car that drove itself, I bought a car that drove itself. And I haven't told you guys because I'm still traumatized from the GoFundMe. Like, everything I ever did, like so many instances, people just say, I see you're using the GoFundMe money well. You're using the GoFundMe money well. You're using the GoFundMe money well. I'm not even going to tell you what I did with the GoFundMe money. I didn't buy a car with it, but I bought that
I don't give a
with
fuck
money
what you
I
did.
made. There's this
In a
term,
good way.
this paradox. I call it the Emma Chamberlain paradox,
I'm speeding it up to see if it goes anywhere else.
where relatability will bring success, and success will kill your relatability.
True, dude. True.
Right now, this is gonna sound bad, but I kind of hate making YouTube videos. It's not like it's not the video itself. It's the what comes when I post a video. The negativity or the criticism or the fear of failure. And so it causes scope creep, and I spend more time working on videos, and I try to make them bigger, try to do more editing, try to make them, fancier, and it's like I end up procrastinating. Like I make the mountain so big, like so much work, that I just procrastinate. And it's like I still love the thing that I'm doing. Like I love making stuff, and I love like science and engineering, but I'm afraid to show it to people. And so I procrastinate, and it takes me 10 times longer to make a piece of content than it used to, because I care more now than I used to. I used to just not care at all. I remember we posted a video in one day. We filmed it and edited it, and I posted it at like 2 a.m. in one day. I don't think I could do that right now. And what ends up happening is I sit in my chair in front of my computer for like 12 hours a day. Like actually, like 12 hours a day, every single day. Like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Man needs some time off. He sounds like he's going through it. I'm glad
Like,
he
I'm
has
afraid
his
to
wife.
make videos. I'm afraid to post videos. I don't know. It just makes me feel like weak. It like makes me frustrated with myself.
Man, why'd he leave this part in, dog?
Is this going to be really offensive?
What a bitch, dude.
A lot
William,
of
you're such a
times.
pussy.
You really want
Fucking little baby.
me to listen? No, it's okay. I just don't. Don't put it in the blackmail folder, okay?
What should I do? Look at me. Hi.
Where are we go? What is
Are you
this?
behind camera?
What is
Oh, okay.
How much
this?
of me do you see?
He did a whole thing. Oh, this is gonna be so good.
Okay.
Yes. I don't know what this is. What is this?
Why do mean comments affect you more?
Dude, this is so good. Yes, dude. See, this is it right here, baby. No, I'm gonna put it back to normal speed. Because it affects so... It's so true, dude. It's not just him.
Because it's just...
Gotta kick the camera.
Oh wow, that's like
That's true.
shit.
Why? The question was something to the like extent of like, why do mean comments affect you or something like that? He said something like that. Turn the volume up. Sorry, that one dude was very loud.
You know, I don't trust the positive comments.
True.
But the mean comments, you're always like, oh, is there some truth to it?
You know what? I feel like mean comments don't affect me unless I kind of believe it. Like, I feel like if a mean comment is like,
that's true.
You only know this one scale and you're used.
Here's why mean comments are mean. Here's my opinion. Here's my take on it. Am I in this? I'm in it right now, dude. Thanks for having me, Will. I think that mean comments are mean because you put yourself out there and people start to figure out what you're insecure about, and then they can just use that they can weaponize that against you. If you knew nothing about me, it'd be really hard for you to be mean enough to me to get me to stop making content. But because I sit here on stream and I tell you stories and I explain my feelings and I show you things that make me laugh and things that make me mad, the mean people are gonna take those things and they're gonna use them against you. They know what you're insecure about and they know how to affect you. That's part of the reason why it's also very hard to have any effect on you. Like, slang Ford in chat. I know nothing about you. So it'd be very difficult to genuinely make you feel insecure. You see what I'm saying? A lot of people saying tiny eyes. And I honestly hope you outlive your kids, you fat fucking losers. Seriously. I cut your fucking brakes. Anyway, that's as I was saying, guys. I think that's what I mean comments. But I do want to hear what they say, genuinely. This guy's onto something.
Using it to like propel yourself and trick people into thinking you actually know how to play piano. And I'm like,
I want to see what Ludwig says.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
Do you read your comments?
You know.
Have you ever read your comments?
Yeah, I've read them. I read it for the first 10 minutes when the video's out.
Oh, that is brave, dude. I am proud to say I've stopped reading YouTube comments altogether. I haven't read YouTube comments in a very long time.
Why do you think that negative comments are so much more impactful than good, nice comments?
Because good, nice ones is like just in a pool of nice, but then the negative ones, it's like, why is it negative?
But if there's so many nice ones, then why do the negative ones affect you more?
It takes a lot of effort to go out of your way to say something mean. It's pretty easy to say something nice.
Mean comments, just like, I don't know. It's just.
I don't fully agree. That's why they affect. That's not why they affect me. They affect me because they're. I don't know. They play on your insecurities, and you can't tell me it's like, well, just don't be insecure about that. Then it's like that's the whole thing. Every single one of you is nervous. That is a rough pause. Somehow racist. Every one of you has insecurities that you don't want anyone to know about. But if you sat in front of a computer for long enough and posted videos sharing opinions, sharing thoughts, eventually those insecurities were going to be made aware to people who will weaponize those against you. They really will. And that's what really gets to me. I do think, though, that at the end of the day, you're not calling it racist was a bit racist. You know what?
Stronger. Like,
I can't pause this man's face. Okay. Anyway, and I don't think it's the thing that a lot of people I hate that just don't be a content creator. Then it's like, yes, you do need thick skin to be a content creator, but the problem is you'll put your eggs into that basket and it'll start going well for you, and now suddenly it's a career, and you're in, and you have bills to pay and you have people that depend on you, and next thing you know, you're getting hate, and nothing prepared you for this part. No, people told you it was coming, but they didn't tell you it was going to be this bad. Now you need to keep making videos. You have bills, you got employees, you got shit going on, and nothing prepared you for this amount of hate or what it's going to do to you. I don't have a wonky eye. You good, bro? I'm past this point, honestly. I think I'm okay at handling this now. That's how I got TMJ. I was like so mortified when my video went viral on Reddit and then my career took off as a result of it. It was like the most exciting week. And then the next 2 or 3 months, I was like so mentally not okay. Like waking up every day to impending doom, anxiety. I don't know why, but I'm in fight or flight mode for no reason now. I can't sleep. And nothing prepares you for that. Which video? My very first one.
Like, because when it's mean, it like just it gets
I
under
like that this guy talks with his
your
whole body.
skin. Like a nice comment just kind of like sits on your skin like a nice lotion, and then a mean comment is like hooks that dig under it. It's just more intense.
The positive ones I don't believe, but the negative ones I do.
That's also true a little bit. Yeah.
Not even like, they're not personal. They're not really about anything. They're the comments that I know are so obviously wrong. It's like you feel like you've been yelled at, but you just can't. It's just, you have to kind of just
that's a different kind of struggle is when dude, that's actually something I don't know how to handle well yet, because I will get into it with people over that. When people are confidently wrong. The comments that come after my insecurities, they just fuck me up and I'm sad. But the comments that are confidently wrong, dude, oh my God. Those are really the bad ones. Those are the ones that it's like, no, you're wrong. Here's why. My queen.
You ever get affected negatively by me?
I love it, dude.
Man, all the time.
I love this. Do you love Ren? Who doesn't love Ren? Do you guys even know who Ren is? Ren, you're never going to see this, but I love you. I really love you. You teach me so much about the world, and you do it in such a cool way. He works for Corridor Digital. He posts videos on Corridor Crew, their channel. There's a lot of videos on there, but he'll have little segments where he'll post a video. And they're so informational and fun, and they use VFX to present really interesting concepts. Can we watch one after this? I fucking love... Oh, someone just got banned in my chat. Hold on, I want to see what he was... How do you get banned during such a positive part of stream? Peanut, what was he saying? Hold on. User... The Dank was his name? I think his name was The Dank. Is that his name? Oh, here we go. Dude, he's had 3... Oh my God. Okay. It's okay. I only want bad content creators to die. What is William Osmond gonna do now? Content creators truly are sensitive, huh? Here's my favorite one. Arab brain. You got Arab brain. Content creators are sensitive bitches. Dude, The Dank. I want you to... Seriously, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Is that... The irony is that you are... I guarantee with a mindset like this, you would crumble in the spotlight. You would crumble in the spotlight. You are talking anonymously, hiding behind a computer, behind an anonymous account. You would crumble. Thousands of people digging into every little way you look. Oh, there's your address. You can't sleep now. Bro, I promise you, you would crumble. And if you want to prove me wrong, The Dank, you're not banned from my subreddit. I would like for you to go on there right now. Share a photo of you. Even post a video. Tell me what you do for a living. Tell me about your family. We're going to talk about it on stream. And I want to see. We're the sensitive bitches. But let's see if you could handle what these guys do for a living. Just for a day. This is your moment. This is the most anyone's ever going to talk about you or care about you. And I'm giving you an opportunity to prove that we're all pussies. Post on the subreddit. Post your name. Post your face. Give us a video with your voice. That's enough. I think we'll be able to ruin the rest of the year for you with just that little bit of information. He even said, am I supposed to care? Oh, dude. Do it, coward. He's not going to do it. That's the funny thing. All these people... From the safety and comfort of anonymity. Bunch of fucking pussy content creators, lol, pussy. God forbid you ever challenge them to give a little bit of information about themselves. It's just some kid, LMAO. Good. Time to learn, dipshit. Time to grow up. This is the real world. Adults live on the internet. Yep. Okay, so we're going to continue. Anyway, Ren's amazing, and I love him to death. And his content uplifts me, and I learn a lot from his content.
Try not to, and I try to. I saw your last video about the mean comments about the X-ray machine too. I thought it was hilarious.
You're going deeper.
You're going deeper?
I just saw like a Reddit thread and somebody had commented like, oh, it's really sad the damage that these last years have made to her or done to her. And I'm like,
To you, they're talking about you.
yeah. And I'm like, what fucking damage? You shut up. And that like stuck with me. And you're like texting your friends. And yeah, I mean, sure, I went through a rough.
Dude, I really hope. All I'm thinking about now is the dank posting on the subreddit. I just want to make fun of somebody so bad. I'm sorry, but anonymity has been the worst thing for us growing as a society. I just want him to post, so I can't stop thinking about it. I want to fucking ruin. If he's 14, we're going to grow his ass up right here live in front of 10,000 people. If I mean, good. I'm a mean motherfucker then. Are you kidding me?
Time, but I feel fucking fine. I feel healthy. And you're like, what damage? Do I look damaged? And then you're like texting your friends the screenshot and being like,
Hey, retard, you're doing the wrong thing. That's the wrong you're, grammared, end it all. Get out of my stream.
I read the comments.
Like, what's the worst kind of comment for you to get?
Something that targets like insecurities, I think.
Yes!
That you already have. Like they just shoot in the dark and like they get some.
Yup.
Yeah, totally. I think at like one point in my YouTube, I was like making a lot of stuff I wasn't really happy with. And like I knew I could do better, but I just didn't have like the tools and resources. But like my mind was like 10 steps ahead. So like one comment was like, all you're ever gonna be was like this, like.
This dude's name is Laser. That's pretty badass, huh?
Inventor. And I was like, no,
I don't know
wanna
if
be
that's
more
his
than
real
that.
name.
But he's like, fuck, is that it? So I don't know. That one sort of cut deep. Yeah.
Oh, I just want to hug all these people.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I used to read them incessantly. Like even when I had like 1 million plus subscribers, I would literally read every single one until I caught up, which was psychotic, and I could never do that again for my mental health. I think the mean comment that affected me the most was, I usually love your videos, but this one was kind of meh.
Oh, come on, dude.
That's so bad.
Isn't that awful? Because it's
so good.
because you know it's real. Because you're like, why? You know.
The comments that are the worst to me are
See, I personally disagree with that. Yes, that would affect me, but no, I would say that that's okay to say. You can say that about my content. You can say that. But I completely relate with him in that would fuck me up. I'd be like, God damn it. How did he know it was meh? I've been editing this for 12 hours. Of course I know it's fucking meh. I made it.
ones that are mean, but also kind of true.
You have like 1,000 nice comments.
Yes.
And 5 mean comments.
This stream has been meh. That's fair, dude. I don't give
Way
a
more,
fuck.
yes. I would be. It's because it's.
I strive for mediocre.
default
So I think
is-
I've hit my mark. Bullseye, baby. Robin Hood. Okay?
People being like okay or even nice. And then people being mean, that's why it sticks out. Because it's kind of out of the ordinary.
Would you rather be called ugly or someone saying like, oh, you did this wrong?
I think I almost prefer being called ugly, actually.
Would you rather have somebody say you're bad
Ugly.
at building stuff or that you're ugly?
Ugly. Ugly.
Ugly.
Yeah. Ugly,
Your physical
100%.
appearance can't be changed, but, you know, something like
I know you're
hard
refreshing
can-
the sub in another window. Actually, no. I DM'd Will, and he responded, and I hope he's doing okay. So I just checked it.
So when someone insults your work, it feels bad.
Yeah.
It's so true.
If someone's just like, oh, you got like an ugly face, and like, you know, your mom doesn't love you.
Dot Hacks just said, if I made $1 million, I'd dox myself for it. Here's the thing, man. I agree. I think everyone agrees. But that doesn't change the fact that you, Dot Hacks in chat, you are not prepared for the hate. Nothing can prepare you for it. Does it mean it's not worth it? Nobody's making that argument. The argument that they're making is that you're not ready for it. I promise you, you're not ready. Nobody can prepare for the amount of hate a spotlight brings. You can't. That's the point I think everyone's making here. It's not that it's not worth it. I'm live right now. It's worth it. That doesn't mean it's okay or that it means nothing. You're rich, so you can't have problems is got to be one of the most room temperature IQ things I've ever heard. XQC can't go home. That's horrifying. Well, he's rich though, so it shouldn't matter. Like, what do you mean?
And I'll be like, half of that is bullshit.
My phone just rang.
The most
It's your
frustrating
mom.
ones
She's
are the
horny.
ones that, to me, aren't actually mean. Because it's kind of like, let's say you made a mistake in the video, and then every comment is just telling you how you made the mistake, and you're like, I know.
It's just annoying.
Yeah, it's kind of just like you can't answer all of them. Or if you, like I said, you purposely didn't do something in a project, and then people kind of like trying to be smart or be like, you know, you could have done this.
They didn't understand the context. Like you're just trying to.
Why
Yeah,
can't he
like,
go
oh,
home? I believe that XQC is struggling right now with people showing up to his house, doxing him and harassing and just overall scaring him. I'm not entirely sure that like what the situation is, but either way, it's like horrible. I promise you, chat, you're not ready for strangers showing up to your home. You're not ready. People who are saying, I'll take the $1 million. You're not ready for death threats. You're not ready for, photos of your previous addresses being sent to you. You're not ready for that. Nothing prepares you for that. $1 million is nice. Yeah, it's pretty nice. It's great, actually. Not prepared for what comes with it, though. Because how do you practice? How do you prepare? And also, a lot of people's success kind of happens overnight. Most of us are like, I like making videos, so I'm going to do it. Oh, I'm famous. You want to kill me? Ah, shit. Okay. Like, what? Is the Mossberg ready? My Mossberg is right there. It's always ready. But if I can't get there in time, my good old friend 44 here is always ready. This is a Smith & Wesson 44 Magnum. It is California legal. And if you happen to be a bear robbing me, I'll be able to take you down. TOS, Wubby? There's nothing TOS about owning a legal firearm in my home. Say, Carl!
You know, you could have done this. And I'm just like, I feel...
In a video game, of course, guys, I'm talking about GTA RP. All of my opinions on this stream are in the realm of GTA RP, for the record. Your subreddit has become an r/roast me. No way this guy was so confident that he did this. There is no way. It wasn't me who said anything, but just go ahead and be mean. Bro, I don't want to be mean to you. There's a bunch of people just posting photos now. Be mean to me. I'd also like to point out to the people who aren't the guy, I'm not going to just go be mean to you. I'm not even going to show them on stream. Some people also like being punching bags. That's why roast me exists. I would argue that asking for it is still significantly different than, hey, I'm at work. Everyone's mean to me. There's something really hard about... Picture my content as baking a cake. Let's say you were passionate about baking cakes and you bake the cake and 1,000 people try it and one person puts it in their mouth and they're like, wow, this is horrible and you should quit. That's going to affect you more than if you post on a subreddit, hey guys, I got a funny nose, roast me. It's not even close to the same.
I feel like I have to defend myself, but it's also I can't because there's 5,000 comments.
So like sometimes you're
Alec, put the gun down.
Yeah.
Sometimes you don't cover things.
Yeah, because my video, it's already 30 minutes. If I put everything, it would be like 30 hours.
You gonna unchamber that in a video game? Wait, hold on, unchamber it? Unchamber it? It has a cylinder. What do you mean unchamber it?
Like everything. So like I don't explain a lot of stuff that I did. And then people will be like, you know, you could have done this. And I'm just like...
I've had people tell me they miss the William before his house burned down. You get anything like that with the...
She used to be funnier. Yeah, people miss the shitty robot days, which is fine. I get it. Part of me wants to keep that or feels guilty for changing in any way, but I think I'm always trying to remind myself that it's like, if I'm not happy with what I'm doing, then nothing. Like, that's not my definition.
Oh, the dank posted on the subreddit. That kid, he actually posted on the subreddit. Here he is. I'm gonna roast him. I'm gonna roast him. I won't even say a word. I don't even need to say a word to roast this kid. Here we go. Let's all chat. Let's collectively flex on him. Here we go. This will scare him. That's not him. I know. I don't know. I know it's not him. It's a stock photo. It's just still funny.
Or having a healthy career or stuff like that. Like, I want to be proud of what I'm doing, and you know, and that's the thing,
ableist. I got news for you if you're new to my chat. I'm super ableist. Can we move past it now?
Of course, your audience might change as you change and you cycle through new people, and it's like, okay, I might do this that people who like the old stuff that I did won't like, but then you might find other people who are really into what you're doing currently. So it's always just like, it's very free form. It's a living organism. Yeah.
I made like a few
I want to clap every time I see
choice
Ren.
comments that were not received very well by a community, and everyone started freaking out at me. And I decided to stand by my comments and like argued with these strangers. And I realized had I not done that, I would have had a much happier week. And
So
instead,
why
I had a
did-
very depressing week.
Why did you do it?
I do not have a good answer for why I engaged with those comments.
If someone was starting a YouTube channel, what I would tell them is you're not going to please everyone, right? Like
Tell that to the Minecraft kids, dude. They need to wake up to that. People who make content for children in Minecraft need a wake up call on that one. I'm sorry.
That's true. I think everyone accepts that. But there's a corollary to that. There's like a flip side, logically, that I think people don't realize. It's that you're never going to please everyone, but that means you're always going to please someone.
They watched.
Bigger number, better person.
Bigger number, better person. I'm still making money off of it, so.
I hate that though. I'm sorry. Love Ludwig. Love what he said. Hate bigger number, better person. Super. That's another dude. Where's my mental health video on that? You want to talk about what's even more toxic than mean comments? This mindset that is pushed as a semi meme. Bigger number. It's a meme, but everyone secretly feels that way. He says it ironically, but people go crazy into depressed manic episodes chasing it. Bro, he's kidding. You guys know what I'm saying, though. I know it's a meme, but I'm saying it's a meme, but it's also the unspoken thing in almost every single streamer's stream. It's, as Ham just said, it is literal depression fuel. I know everyone plays into it, including me. Every single streamer does, but at the end of the day, if you're a streamer, you're lying if you haven't a single time looked at your numbers, looked at your stats for a certain video, and it's made you frustrated, it's made you sad, it's just a horrible thing to perpetuate. Even in any, and I do it too. I'm not blaming Ludwig. I'm saying he brought it up, so I'm going to talk about it. It's depression fuel. It really is. Comparison is the theft of happiness or whatever. It's horrible. It really is. Like, and the other one too, like, I've made this joke. You've made this joke, or at least you've laughed at this joke. People getting ratioed on Twitter. Yeah, we use it as a joke. Haha, it's all ironic. But it still works. And it works because we give all this power to bigger number, better person. It's like, you know what it's like? Ludwig saying it ironically to me is the same way as me going, yeah, I say sheesh ironically. Yeah, we all say it because we're making fun of Zoomers. And then a few weeks later, a few months later, you look at yourself and you go, I'm just saying it now. Like, yeah, it's ironic when I get asked about it, but now I'm just kind of saying it. I feel like the same thing applies to the bigger number, better person. Yeah, the ratioed plus you're white. Yeah, it's a joke. Yeah, I get it, but you really say that a lot. At a certain point, the community you're building starts to value the ability to ratio people, or my stream gets more viewers, so my opinion's more valid. And I'll tell you, we're all millionaires yelling at millionaires. I have friends who are streamers, who are number watchers, because they don't get thousands and thousands of viewers, and it is killing them from the inside out, dude. It is so horrible. It really is. I feel like, don't care plus you're white plus you're rich. I can't believe he just said that in my chat. Anyway, the point I'm making is I have a lot of smaller streamer friends who are number watchers, and they get. I mean, it consumes them. Ludwig has 600 more viewers right now. He's a better person. I can't argue with the math. I'm gonna keep it real. I cannot argue with the math. I pray that Ludwig did not get told to come here like I was talking shit. I'm gonna say it one more time for the boys back home. Every streamer does this, including me, but it does fucking kill smaller streamers. It like, I have so many friends who are smaller and they number watch. It's like a constant like, I'm at 245. Okay, I'm at 250. Okay, it's working. All right, I'm at 257. Okay, it's working. You know what I'm saying? Pretty sure Wubby is fat. I'm gonna hit play.
You know what? Let me give you some advice. Just don't read the comments.
You just gotta let it go.
That is actually the truest advice right there. That's the only way I've gotten out of the sauce. I have completely stopped reading YouTube comments. For the most part, I avoid Reddit comments. And I try to not even post anything unique on Twitter anymore. That's the only way out of it.
I used to let mean comments bother me.
But you know what? Actually, no, I'm not going to do it. I was just about to start some controversy. I was going to say, part of the biggest thing that can help is to stop giving your audience a voice. Because that's really the main, if people realize that their comments aren't being read and nobody gives a fuck, they're going to stop commenting it. So it'd be really cool if like most streamers didn't start their stream with an hour LSF roundup. That would be a really good way to start, you know?
Until I met a girl whose name was Emma, and she had osteosarcoma, and it was one of her wishes to meet me before she passed. And after meeting her for like 4 hours, and seeing how awesome she was and how awesome that moment was, and how grateful she was.
I'm quitting my job tomorrow. Good advice. You better have a job lined up, brother. If you're quitting to stream, you better have hundreds of viewers and another job lined up.
And I was to meet her, for us to meet. Nothing ever bothered me again. No mean comment ever. Like,
what's a good way to
like,
get
no.
genuine good criticism from your audience? I would say asking for it. You know, I've done that before. Another way is, I think it's a balancing act. A lot of it comes down to, you have to keep in mind your criticism is your criticism, but you are one of typically thousands, if not hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people watching. So I think that before you post anything, you need to remind yourself a few things. One, is this criticism to be constructive or am I being mean? And two, you need to reflect, is this how I would make the content better for me? Or is this genuinely something that I think could be improved overall? I think if you're mature enough to talk those things through your head, then go ahead, make a post. I'm okay with that.
I did good. Yeah, there's more important things than someone being like, you got a big nose.
Would you do a Make-A-Wish if you asked?
I believe in reading
No.
the comments.
No, absolutely not.
I do. A lot of people say absolutely not, and perhaps for my own well-being, I shouldn't sometimes, but I forget that 95% of all of the comments I ever receive are wonderful.
If you're always going to make somebody happy and you're always going to make somebody unhappy no matter what you're doing, you might as well do like what you want to do.
So that was wow. I did not expect that of you. I expected it to be like, yeah, like, hey, do you want to make toast using your feet? Yeah. I'm like, no, I'm going to step on frogs.
You know, one time in the
What did I miss? What is she talking? Yeah, whatever. We're almost over.
and it was raining,
Yeah.
and there was a state, I don't know where we were, but the road was covered.
Rita's Harry Potter. Is that a reference to the raid I did?
Yeah. Oh.
I have no idea how people leave mean comments. I know, it's really entitled, isn't it? It's like, why do you think I care about your opinion? Why would you think that? Because I don't. I posted feet pics on the subreddit. Again, why do you think I would care? That was a really good video, and I think I'm really proud of all the content creators who shared their thoughts on it. Seriously, that was I think that's a net positive for us content creators. Genuinely. Ren video and whispers. We'll watch a Ren video in a little bit. That was great. You care a lot, actually. Okay. You know what? You got me. Do I have any like bookend to say on it before we talk about something else? I've always thought it'd be a good idea to have an anonymous suggestion that mods would look through to find themes. Yeah, that's a good idea. Like have an anonymous way to give constructive criticism. But here's the problem too is okay, you guys are gonna hate this, but I don't care. I'm gonna give this as an example. I'm not gonna go give advice on how PewDiePie should run his channel because who the fuck am I? So scale that down. Who the fuck are you to tell me how to run my stream? You know what I'm saying? And it's not that, I guess what I'm saying is I surround myself with people. I do think there is a point where constructive criticism is very important and some channels could have benefited from it quite a bit. But
that's true.
The problem is that I surround myself with friends who would call me out. And not only that, they have the authority to. They know me personally. They know me like as a human, not as this guy on the stream. I don't know if constructive criticism can easily be conveyed from a viewer standpoint because you just don't know what's going on. You just don't. You don't know what's going on behind the scenes, and who are you to tell someone how to run their business? I don't know, like I've had issues. So I was a super fan of Game Grumps, and I fell off from watching them. I just stopped watching them. And I'm sure if I wanted to, I could sit here and I could type up a page on criticisms I have of the show. I'm sure I could, right? In fact, I can. I have some I'm thinking of right now, just off the cuff. But I'm not going to do that because I don't really know what's going on. It's not my business. I don't know. Like, yeah, I'm a fan. Yeah, I'm a supporter. But like, I'm not in the offices. I don't know what's happening. It's just so out of my, like, I don't know. I guess just what I'm saying is yeah, you can give constructive criticism and there is a good way to do it. But every time I felt like typing one of those out, it's like, that's not really my place. I don't know. That being said, you can criticize me all you want. Go complete your 9-5 set of nights. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I'm working on it. At this point, it doesn't become your stream. And another thing, really important caveat here too, is that if I listen to all of your guys' constructive criticism, this stream would look so much different. And to be frank, I think it's been doing pretty decently on its own. I mean, really, the amount of constructive, fair criticism I get all the time, if I listened to it all, this would be your stream. I mean, really, there's so many little things where it's like, do this differently, do this differently. And it's some of it I'm like, on God. Some of it I'm like, that's a great idea. Write that down. Good. But some of it's like, bro, you're just tailoring this to what you like more, not what is best for me, my family, my employees. Anyway, would it be better if you would have ate the fish? Bro, blow my cock. Blow my cock. I'm going to check the subreddit because it's probably a dumpster fire. Oh my God.
Already 7 months sub. Love you, my favorite ginger. Hey dad, I sneezed the other day and instead of snot coming out it was just shit. Any hoggers in chat? Wubby 7 Wubby 7 Wubby 7
Guys,
Wubby 7.
there's a post on the subreddit that is so horrible. Earlier this evening, I Googled my height, and on a fan wiki page, it said that I was 0.5 feet tall. Or excuse me, 0.5 inches tall. I have no feet. And it also said that my penis is 27 inches long. And I said, anyone who's talented in chat, please make this a fan art. And holy fuck, it was done. And I wish it wasn't. And it's so horrible. And it's on the subreddit right now. Oh my God, I can't show it. Maybe I can, you know what I'll do here? I can't show any of it. Who am I kidding? Yeah, go check out the subreddit. It says love Nilsey. She's the one who did it, so thank you. This is horrible. It's already the top of the sub. Oh my Lord!
Love you, Wubs. Happy to be here. 16 months.
All right, who wants some drama?
After 13 months, I have no idea what to say anymore. Open can of fish, poop into wine, whooshang. You get the idea.
Check the roast
chicken
me
cat.
comments. Do I really have to?
A
Is it
while
even
ago, I
worth
was
it?
super high and accidentally donated $46 3 times in a row at the end of stream. Any primers in chat?
Please don't do that. That's really funny, though. Why are y'all roasting these people?
Hello, PaymoneyWubby. Today is my 20-month anniversary.
Happy 20
Can I
months,
have a
brother.
playful smile?
This person said, "Hi, I'm Sir Ganks a lot on Twitch. I have a small penis and live alone with my cat. Do your worst." Why would you do this to yourself, dude? This is so horrible. I don't... What do the comments say? Nice beard. See, this is nice. You guys are being very nice to these people. Maybe not all of them. I don't want to get into this. I don't want my subreddit to be Geico Caveman. That's mean. He can't... Never mind. We're not doing this. I was going to say something mean and I'm not going to. Where'd you get that beard? The beard store? Got him. All right, so that wasn't even the drama. I hope William's doing okay.
I enjoy
Really,
your content
that was hard to
and
watch.
am therefore subscribing for another month. I
Can
hope
we
that you
remove
will
the dude
continue to
fingering
create quality
himself? Wait,
content.
what?
Your
There's a
friend,
dude fingering
Heckers
his
at
dick?
birth. 7
No,
months.
there's not.
Let's go. Fart.
Apparently, there's a video of a dude fingering his dick on the subreddit. Where is it? Is
My
it already
wife and
removed?
I are having our 8th anniversary. You congratulated us last year and you are our favorite to watch together. Alex
That's really
and
sweet.
Victoria.
Oh,
Kiss.
hi, Alex and Victoria, and congrats. Where's
Turn
the
that
penis?
Poop into wine, turn that poop into wine, turn that poop into wine, Mantle 13.
Oh my god! No!
Hello from the UK. People at Sorrel. Hot guy alert. 31 months. It is what it is.
Thanks for the 31. Ah, that guy put a finger in his pee-pee hole. Why did you watch it? There's 15 comments on it too. The top comment, what a terrible day to have eyes. Bro, fucking true. Huge W for blind folk in the chat right now. Huge W. It won't leave my brain. I hate it.
Love you, BB.
Stand up. Why do you guys think I have a
It'll
boner?
be my birthday on Halloween. Can I get a creepy kiss?
No.
31 months, baby.
All right,
Love
let's
you.
get to the real drama
Take
here,
love.
boys.
Gabagool is just Capicola. 38 months.
So, I was sitting here pre-stream.
Love you, Ginger Man.
It is about Gus, though. I was sitting here pre-stream. And someone was like, "You're gonna talk about the Gus drama?" And I'm like, "What? Gus is in drama?" And when I was getting ready for the Offcanny collab yesterday, I was telling Alex, I'm like, I gotta do more collabs on YouTube because it gets people to the Twitch. Like, I still have people who come into stream who go, "Hey, I found your channel through the Gus and Eddie thing, or through the Gus video." Like, that still happens, and it blows my mind. Cause I'm like, I forgot I fucking did that, dude. That's crazy. That's how I got here, was from the collab. I did. See, look at all these long-term subs. That's how I found you. 7-month sub. Isn't that crazy? Right? So I was like, oh, what happened with Gus? Okay, so this. We're gonna deep dive this a little bit. And basically, Gus Johnson's subreddit right now is a dumpster fire. And I don't even know where to begin. I want to present this to you properly. I wish I had more time to prepare, but I kind of just found this out right before stream. But as you guys probably know, Gus Johnson was dating somebody named Sabrina, and they recently, your Drumsy's assistant, that's correct. They recently broke up, and it was public and supposedly amicable. And I'll just show you the subreddit right now. So this is the subreddit. We have the top ticket refunds. Some thoughts about someone with a similar experience. Okay, this guy's like, this is where I was. I have no idea what's going on with Gus. And at this point, I'm afraid to ask, right? The timeline of Sabrina's pregnancy incident. Important note about his response. Where do we go from here? In classic drama fashion, the fans don't know what to do or where to go or how to act. So let me, I guess we could just, so here's the accusation towards Gus. You're going to very quickly realize that, well, you're very quickly going to take a side, and there's two sides in my opinion. There is the side of fuck Gus Johnson, Sabrina Queen, we need to help her, God bless her. And then there's the side of like, this is dumb. You're very quickly going to take a side. Okay, can we start with who Gus is? Bro, God bless you. I love you to death. You're very out of the loop. Gus Johnson is a popular YouTuber. Okay, go watch Sabrina's video. I think we're going to start with Sabrina's video, and I'll share, because I've already watched it. I will share a little bit more so we don't have to watch the entire thing. Okay, here is her. So she posted a video 2 days ago about her pregnancy nearly killed her, is the title of the video. Now, I want to be very clear here. This is an emotional video, and it was it was powerful. It was pretty hard to watch. And I feel like that's part of the reason why this is so one-sided. So here's that. Here is her video. My pregnancy nearly killed me. We'll watch some of it. Did Marvin Gaye get shot by his dad? Stop trying to derail me, bro. Okay, here it is. So this is can we do, I'm going to do 1.5 speed. I'm going to be real. She's a little slow talker. 1.25? Okay, fine.
Hello. On this very day, a certain number of
So when this got posted, by the way, people did not know that she was talking about Gus Johnson. Now the popular opinion is that she was talking about Gus Johnson without using his name.
ago, I was in the hospital dying. It was the worst experience of my entire life, and I don't recommend it. 10 out of 10 don't recommend, not even with rice. And I was alone for most of it. But little by little, as I did open up to some friends, I ended up finding that similar stuff like this happens. I don't even know where to go from here. Let me just backtrack and show you guys how I got there. So years ago, I found out that I was pregnant, and I did not want to be. I was not ready for that, and as soon as I confirmed it at home, I made a doctor's appointment, and I went immediately just to get a second confirmation and just find out where to go from there. I had Kaiser Permanente at the time. They suck. First of all, Kaiser, you suck. I'm so happy I'm not with you anymore. But even though we're in California, you know, the bluest state probably in the whole country, you still have to go through quite a few hoops to terminate a pregnancy, and it's scary. And even at the first doctor's appointment, I think it didn't fully set in what was happening. They had to refer me out to Planned Parenthood because Kaiser Permanente refused to do it, which is wild. So they referred me out to Planned Parenthood. I, made the appointment there. I went, and they couldn't see anything, which was weird because I was certainly far enough along for something to be seen, and they couldn't see anything. So they thought, well, maybe you're not as far along as we thought. Come back in 2 weeks or something.
This is Sabrina. This is Gus Johnson's ex-girlfriend. Everybody breathe.
Which, when you're trying to
yes, I will say chat is about to turn into a fucking cesspool.
Not be pregnant anymore is not what you want to hear at all, especially when most of the medical workers that you've been interacting with have been telling you things like, are you sure you want to do this? You have to be 100% sure. If you're even 99% sure, we're not going to let you do this. So it sticks with you a little bit. I always knew that I had to end it.
Yeah, do sub only mode.
But it's just harder when you're getting a lot of opposing pressure to not do it from medical staff and honestly your own body. It's so weird. Like once you get those hormones in your body, there's like this instinct that kicks in that makes you want to protect it, even though your brain is like.
She's sharing right now her experience with getting pregnant, seeking a way to terminate it, and the troubles that come with it. It gets worse. Just give it a second. It's heating up.
Like, no, we're not ready for this. This was always the plan. If this happened, you promised your boyfriend that we would do this. So it was really scary to be receiving all this conflicting pressure from medical staff and your body to not do it, and then being pressured by your partner to do it. It felt like I didn't even have a choice. It really felt like I wasn't even allowed to consider what would happen if I didn't. And I'm reiterating over and over, I mean, look at my appointments. This was always what I was going to do. I was constantly taking the steps to end the pregnancy. But it's really scary when somebody's forcing you to do it. And I did have moments of weakness where I would cry and say things like, okay, but honestly, like, can we just consider, like, what if we didn't do it? Still gonna do it, but can we just consider what would happen if I didn't? And he would say, like, no, it's not even a question. You're gonna ruin my life if you do that. That would be the worst thing to ever happen to me. As along the lines of things that he would say. And at one point, he even said that he would break up with me if I didn't do it. And that he would resent me and the potential child. And that's really stuck with me. Because then at that point, and mind you, I haven't told anybody. I think I told one single friend. Couldn't tell my family. I couldn't talk to anybody.
All right, I'm chat watching right now because I have an opinion on this, and I'm realizing now, and I'm still gonna say it, but I'm realizing that not only do I think I pretty much disagree with most of chat, but it looks like I'm gonna have to put this a little more lightly than I was going to before, because I did not realize. It's okay. This gets even more sad, and I feel so bad for her because she went through fucking hell, and she deserves all the support in the world. Like, genuinely, this is horrible for her, and my heart goes out to her. You'll see, it gets worse. It gets worse.
It's just really scary. And so at that point, it's like, well, if you're making threats like that, why should I consider you in this decision at all? And so I did start to think a little bit more.
I gotta take notes. Hold on. I gotta write down notes because I wanted to respond to direct things that she's saying.
Should I actually end it? And it's true. That was me reneging. Because I feel like when you start a relationship, you have the conversation of, hey, if you get pregnant, what's the plan? And of course, it's so easy to say, like, oh, yeah, absolutely. I'm not ready to be a parent yet. No, not anytime soon. But God, it's so much scarier when it's happening to you in real life. So
that is terrifying.
That was really hard. And then I just kept having pain and bleeding. And nobody took me seriously. And then one morning, I woke up at about 4 a.m. to the most intense pain I've ever felt in my life.
This is so scary. I can't
Lower
imagine
left
this.
abdomen. And it was so sharp and painful. I went to the bathroom because, you know, all of a sudden I'm bleeding a lot, which can't be normal. And I couldn't even stand up because the pain was just so intense. I went to the doctor multiple times. And one of the first times I went, the lady was just like, well, just take some Tylenol. Go home. What do you want me to do? And then I went again later that day because I was still having so much pain. And they said, oh, you're probably miscarrying. Go bleed it out at home. And then, over the course of the next few
oh my God, by the way. If that's to be believed, like if that's how the doctor said that, it's like, what the fuck? Now, granted, you know, I have nothing to go off of except what she's saying. I've experienced terrible doctors. I've also experienced amazing doctors. Who the fuck knows? But let's assume that that's literally how it happened. I keep clicking on things in chat like a fucking moron. I'm so sorry. I don't even know where that video just went. Okay, here we go. Sorry. I know from personal experience, doctors have done that. Well, hold on. I literally covered my bases. And I said I've known amazing doctors and I've known horrible doctors. So yeah, they totally can. Doesn't mean they did. I'm saying, assuming everything is correct, that's so terrifying. That's terrifying.
Days, you know, I'm just taking medicine to manage the pain, which is constant.
Doctor, see, this is what I wanted to avoid. This is my point. Someone in chat, this is why I'm being very careful with what I say. Somebody just saying, doctors are fucking horrible to women. What? Like as an entire field? Like what does that mean? They are? What? I'm what? Okay, now you've moved the goalpost though. They can be. Well, everybody can be. Hold on. Are we actually pushing the argument now that, now keep in mind, don't change the statement, because what I'm arguing against is that somebody just said, and I'm quoting them, doctors are horrible to women.
That's true.
What? Now you're going to go, well, so they can be. I didn't argue against that. That's okay. Yeah. I'm talking about somebody in chat just said, doctors are horrible to women, and everybody went, yes, they are in chat. What? What are you fucking you guys are crazy. Then make sure when you need to go to the doctor, if you're a female, just don't, because apparently you go there and you're going to get sliced up and killed because doctors are horrible to females. What are you talking about? Can they be? Absolutely. I have horror stories of doctors in my family, by the way, regardless of gender. What are you talking about? Y'all are fucking retarded. Pick up. Oh, Alex is telling me to pick up. Maybe Alex can give me a little more insight. Yes, Alex?
Hey.
Hi.
A lot of people in chat were adding me, asking Alex take, just because I'm a woman.
No, I actually really want to hear your take.
Completely flabbergasted at chat. I don't know what they're talking about, to be totally honest. I've dealt with bad.
You just went very Canadian for some reason, but go ahead.
I've dealt with bad doctors, but like on a very low scale. I've never felt like I was treated terribly because I was a woman.
But to what I said, to the point I made, I think most people know someone or have personally had a terrible doctor experience.
Yeah.
But on
Male
the
or
flip
female.
side, I know people and personally have had miraculous doctor experiences. What are people? I'm actually a little disgusted with chat right now.
I was so happy with the doctor that took care of me with my gallbladder surgery that when I came out of recovery, I made them call him so I could thank him.
He literally saved your fucking life and took you in. It was I could cry thinking about that. I'm so insulted by chat and how stupid. You know how many long-term viewers with confidence answered yes to the question that I put, are all doctors bad, or excuse me, are doctors bad to horrible to women? What? Then don't go to the fucking doctor, I guess, ladies. You're doomed to die.
Yeah, people are moving the goalposts.
Now they're moving. Of course they are. Now they're moving the goalposts.
The chat literally said, doctors are terrible to women. So that means every
well,
doctor,
the quote that I read was a highlighted message to me that said, and I quote, doctors are horrible to women.
Yeah.
It's like, no, they're what?
They can be.
Of course they can be. Of course they can be.
They can be horrible to anyone. Like
what?
I don't know. That's not my experience.
Maybe there is some truth to, like, statistically speaking, you're more likely to experience something bad as a woman. I'm not arguing that. I'm saying, oh my God.
And also, do they just mean male doctors?
I don't even know. Who knows what they fucking meant?
Like
but
women
God,
doctors also
chat
hate women?
sure was ready to agree with them.
Like, what does that mean?
I don't, dude. I oh my God.
I don't know.
I'm gonna hit a woman, Alex.
Okay.
Chat is terrible. Does that mean every chatter in the chat is terrible? Is this happening right now? Is this happening? Are you guys really dying on this hill that one person may have misspoke in chat rather than they happen to be right? Are you dying on this hill? Are you seriously dying on this hill right now? I'm in disbelief. We get it. Move on. You didn't get it when I asked the question, and the entire chat filled with yeses, with looking down on me with confidence.
The chat is still going, arguing. So what do you mean?
By the way, to people saying move on, there are still people in sub-only mode defending the argument that is, quote, doctors are horrible to women. Dude, I ought to smack you. I ought to smack you in the mouth. You know what? Everybody has flaws. Everything has issues, horrible issues in some cases, and you could argue that doctors have. I mean, there's so many issues with all of this, right? But to speak with such broad terms, you make yourself look stupid. And when I call you out for that stupidity, own it. Clarify what you mean. Take back what you said. Maybe give a more productive comment, and we could learn from it. You fucking idiots. Okay, anyway. Alex, thank you for the woman take, although granted, I don't know if I can trust you because, you know,
I am a woman.
Doctors are horrible to you, so who knows what they did to your brain when you were under.
They told me to say this.
Yeah. I mean, God knows. They saved your life, but maybe they tweaked something in your brain to they put a chip in, right? That makes you pro-doc. It's a whole thing. All right. Okay.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye. Dude, the stupidity, man. I'm worried about some of you. I really am. And I cannot believe we're talking about this and we somehow got on an argument of, are doctors inherently bad to women? Dude, I want you guys to know I've grown because I've wanted to smack my microphone 8 times in the past 7 minutes, okay? But I haven't because that's how I broke my last mic. I need to hit something. It's got to be like at eye level so it can feel really satisfying. That hit the gong! Did y'all hear that? Yo! What? All right, let's continue. Anyway, I'm going to rewind it about 20 seconds so we can get caught back up here.
Because I was still having so much pain. And they said, oh, you're probably miscarrying. Go bleed it out at home. And then, over the course of the next few days, you know, I'm just taking medicine to manage the pain, which is constant, and I'm still bleeding a lot. My appetite is weird. Even eating something as small as a grape caused so much pain, so I wasn't really eating.
I wasn't laughing at her, by the way. I was laughing at somebody in chat said, you can smack my ass like a drum if you need something to smack. Was not laughing at her. This is horrific what happens to her. It's a medical nightmare, really. And the doctors dropped the fucking ball. Absolutely. Seriously, it's horrific.
My stomach was growing a lot. For the span of a few days, my stomach probably expanded from here to here. And it didn't make sense. And I would call the advice nurse and they would say, oh, you're probably gassy. And so, you know what? I did take things like Gas X and stuff. And I'm like, I don't think this is helping. And I'm still in a lot of pain. And you know what? It's just so frustrating too, because I know at multiple visits, I did request imaging and I never got it. Like, not like the imaging where like they go on top of the tummy, because that's not in depth. Like I asked for like more intensive imaging, like where they actually go in, and they wouldn't do it. And I really wish that they would have. I was at work.
Okay, I'm just gonna respond to this. You know what? I'd say I don't like when you guys use this term. I give you permission right now. This is the one time on stream. You can call me stun-locked because let me tell you, I'm so stun-locked. I'm seriously going to beat the fuck out of chat members right now. I would beat the living shit out of you if you were in my room right now. I'm so fucking stun-locked. Somebody in chat highlight a message, Munchbox00 with a 1 month sub. From experience with my fiance, doctors tend to pass things off as nothing of cramp. You are giving real issues that doctors might have that you anecdotally experienced with your wife. I'm not talking about those issues. I replied to a single broad sweeping dangerous comment that was both ignorant and stupid and misguided. And that comment was, doctors are horrible to women. I don't care that your fucking fiance had a bad experience. That sounds like an interesting conversation that I don't really want to have on my stream. I'm sorry that happened. Maybe we should talk about that. But I'm not denying that. I'm denying the quote, the one thing that somebody said that was, doctors are horrible to women. That doesn't mean you need to come out to all the fucking woodworks now and, oh, well, I have this experience. Nobody's talking about that shit. What are you talking about, you dumbass? I don't care. I want to hit my mic. I can't hit my mic. Okay, red pepper flakes, crushed red pepper. Fuck, dude, you're so stupid. Oh my God. And you know what? You guys are stun locked too. You're so emotionally invested because you and your wife had a horrible experience, and that sucks. And maybe there is something there that is a conversation for a smarter streamer, but I'm not having that conversation. I was responding to the zero IQ take that, quote, doctors are horrible to women. That is so AIDS. If you feel that way in general, that's AIDS. That's a bad way of thinking,
suck.
and that's not going to get you anywhere. That's not going to change the world. Okay. All right.
And, you know, trying
Hey, you know what, Wubby? You're doing great and you're working hard, and I'm honestly proud of you, and you need to keep it up the good work that you're doing, because you're doing a lot of good work.
I knew this. I knew that I wanted to save this towards the end of stream because I knew it was going to cause people to have meltdowns. Guys, for every bad story you have with your wife, oh, the doctor told her his cramps. Doctors saved Alex's life. So fuck you. We can go anecdotally all day. I'm not having that conversation. Save it for somebody who knows a lot. I don't know a lot about that. I'm not interested in that conversation.
suck it up. And then all of a sudden, the weirdest painful sensation came over me again. But this time, it made me really dizzy and faint, and my heart was just racing, and I had this pain in my lower abdomen. I just knew something was wrong. And so I left work early. I called my boyfriend, and I told him something's wrong. I'm going to the hospital again. I don't feel well. Something is wrong.
This is important.
And he said, okay, well, I have work to do, and it involves other people, and then we're gonna go out and get dinner and drinks with them. So I had to go to the hospital alone. And I was there for about 4 hours by myself. Most of it in the waiting room. Just feeling like I'm dying the whole time. And finally they call me back and they do tests and imaging, and I still remember when they took me down to radiology to do my ultrasound. Finally, I'm getting the in-depth ultrasound. And if you guys know anything about ultrasounds, you know that the techs are not allowed to tell you your diagnosis at all. You have to hear it.
Dude, I'm taking a week off. I'm taking a week off because of this thread. I just, dude, I can't. You guys are so fucking stupid. Dude, I'm walking out. I need 5. I honestly need 5 because you are fucking retarded. I seriously. Are you seriously this fucking stupid, dude?
You suck.
I can't honestly, man. What is wrong with you guys? Like, actually, what's wrong with you guys? You will find a way to twist and maneuver, and you will jump through so many hoops just
You
to
suck.
be right. I cannot believe this, man. I'm actually... I actually cannot believe the amount of hoops you guys will jump through to be right. Like, you have found a way to... We're like, well, when we look at the global state of... Like, what are you talking... I just can't, dude. Oh my God. Oh my... I need 5. I really need 5. I really need 5. I'm serious. It's just so... Oh my... And like... You can really do this with almost any argument. You can really get down to the nitty-gritty. Well, actually, if you look at it from this angle, it can be true. Anything can be, bro. What? I need 5. I need 5. I can't. You know what? Black. Okay. I got stun locked. I'll say it. And I want to take a moment here. To say I talked to Alex. She calmed me down. And I hope that I'm gonna be a bigger person here. Okay? Red herring, I'm sorry I got so mad at you. Blondie Monster, I'm sorry I got so mad at you. Samsky, I'm sorry I got so mad at you. I can disagree with you, and I can still stream, and you can still watch. It's up to you. But I'm ready to just keep going. I am balancing this stream right now on the head of a fucking needle. I'm telling you, I got up, I got a Coke Zero, and I calmed myself down, and I went and talked to Alex, and she said, she's a yes man. I pay her to say yes, and she's also a woman, so her opinion means less. Am I right, guys? But she confirmed with me. She's like, yeah, no, just people being really annoying. It's all good. And she also brought something up that I find very funny. Sabrina here referenced that Gus was doing a collab and had to go out and get food after the collab, so he couldn't come to the doctor with her. And Alex looked at the timeline. If this happened last year, which it was hinted, I don't know when it happened, but that's when I did the collab with Gus, and we did do the collab, and then we did go get lunch or food. We went and got food. It was in 2018, so then it wasn't, because I told Alex, I was like, there's no way, because then they're going to blame me. So, okay, apparently it wasn't. It was 3 years ago. Wubby, you killed her. That sucks. It was around the time we did our collab. But apparently, I'm being told from chat right now that the years don't add up. Somebody out there watching this, the years add up for them, and they know. They'll put it together. Now, I really want to get to my opinion on this, or rather, a conversation about this, but I gotta say, I'm a little nervous. I'm a little nervous, and stun locked or not, I am now nervous to share an opinion because it's clear I do get stun locked, but chat, you do too, and you have to admit that to me, because there are people in this chat who will find a way to make me wrong. They really will. So now, because I couldn't even say, wait a minute, doctors are horrible to women. That's kind of a weird statement to make. I can't even say something not controversial like that without there being articles written about me on my subreddit. So now I'm a little nervous to give even a little bit of a spicy take on this whole thing. So I don't know. I'm nervous. I'm nervous. Some of you got really passionate, and you know what? I can't be mad at you. The people on the subreddit, you got passionate. I got passionate too. Let's look at each other right now, man. We all got passionate. Can we bring it in? I feel like I'm a coach and this is a fucking Little League team. Can we bring it in, guys? I mean, Jesus Christ, I'm trying to work with you here. Fuck. The most important thing to take away from this argument is that you shouldn't ever make blanket statements. The most important thing is that people should use code Wubby on adamandeve.com for 50% off one item. That's right, baby. You want to support women? They getting oppressed by doctors? How about this? Treat your girl to an orgasm she's never had before. Use code Wubby at checkout. 50% off. It's not a lie. Till December. Good Christmas present. Let's continue. All right? I'm going to hit play, and I'm going to make it 5 seconds before someone in chat is going to piss me off so much I need 5 more minutes. Okay, let's rewind it.
To do my ultrasound. Finally, I'm getting the in-depth ultrasound. And if you guys know anything about ultrasounds, you know that the techs are not allowed to tell you your diagnosis at all. You have to hear it from a doctor. And so I'm laying there, and I still remember it perfectly. The ultrasound tech is in there, and she seems confused by something. So she gets another tech's input. I don't know if it's like her manager or just another person. And then the other tech goes, yeah, that's her uterus. And then the original tech says, no, that's her uterus.
She just peaked all of my audio.
And I'm just laying there like, what are you talking about? What's happening? And they wouldn't tell me anything, of course, because that's part of, their job. Like they can't, just in case they're wrong, they need a doctor to look at it. So finally they sent me back upstairs. and I'm still alone, and my phone is dying. I'm hoping that my boyfriend can come as soon as he can, and I decide, because I parked at like a high up level, I'm like, well, since it's nighttime now, I don't want to have to take an elevator or stairs because I won't feel safe. I'm gonna move my car to the first level now that it's starting to clear up. And I get in my car, and I didn't put my seatbelt on. You know, I was in a parking garage. I was going like 5 miles an hour, and something.
Guys, I'm so stun locked. I'm sorry. I'm frozen. I'm hurting myself in confusion right now. I just can't stop looking at the subreddit. It is people arguing, fuck doctors. A doctor posted that he's heartbroken that people feel this way. And then there's those people going back and forth. And then there's the real W here is the people memeing on the whole situation. Okay, I'm sorry.
About the beep of the seatbelt that needed to be clicked was just so ominous and foreshadowing. It sounded like a heart monitor. I just knew there was something wrong. I just knew it. Parked my car, got my charger, went inside,
really
charged
sad,
my phone.
actually.
Finally, it seems like boyfriend is on his way, so that's nice. And he comes right in time to get the diagnosis. I had an ectopic pregnancy in my left fallopian tube. It ruptured. I've been bleeding internally ever since. They were surprised I wasn't dead. And that if I don't have surgery right then and there, I was going to die for sure. And as an added bonus, the surgery might not go well, and I might die during that too. So here, sign these waivers and paperwork, because you don't have a choice anymore. It just really felt like my body, my choice never got to even apply to me. And that part really sucked.
Okay, can somebody what does she mean by that there? Genuinely, this is not one of my points, by the way. I'm not being fake edgy. Can someone explain what that meant? Because when I first heard that, I was like, oh, like she like did somebody make that choice for her? But and I mean this, and I'm not starting something. This is not some secret edge. This has nothing to do with my opinion that I'm going to give later. She didn't have a choice in signing the waiver for her surgery. Well, yeah, she was given a choice to live or die. It's who took the choice from her? God? She didn't get the choice to abort. She had to, or she would die. Okay, so this is not directed at Gus, correct? Fate, right? Fate made this choice, right? Because I saw people on the subreddit making a parallel to this and Gus, and it threw me because I'm like, well, hold on. What? Not Gus. She did not. Okay, so she did not direct this portion, that little statement at Gus at all. Okay, thank you. I was confused. Did not understand. That is still heartbreaking, and that sucks because, yeah, she's right. The choice was made for her. That sucks. I mean, I can't imagine. This part is hard to watch, genuinely.
So, yeah, for those of you who are wondering, in my nose video that I recently uploaded about when I talked about the traumatic OR experience that I had, there it is, a month ago for my nose. I was in a totally safe environment, safe OR. The PTSD, I just had a moment. I felt like I was back in that first Kaiser Permanente OR all over again, and I burst into tears and had a panic attack. And
I'm not laughing at her. I'm sorry. It's the subreddit. I'm minimizing the subreddit. I'm sorry. I'm minimizing it. I can't. Can I just read to you so you know I wasn't laughing at her? Hey guys, someone just posted this now. Hey guys, took a massive diarrhea shit today. Shot on the back of the ball. It looked like someone got shot in the head for real. I'm closing out of the subreddit because it's distracting me. You need to not stop laughing at shit because Reddit's just gonna clip it. So dude, clipping me out of context just makes you look stupid when the context comes out. Like, on God. All right, here we go. I'm off Reddit. I'm not lying. Cross my heart. Reddit is off my monitor. I cannot see Reddit anymore.
yeah, it's really affected me ever since. Anyway, the surgery ended up starting at like 10 or 11. It ended around 1 a.m. or 2 a.m., something like that. I barely remember coming out of it. I think I remember asking Dr. Friend, which is funny that the on-call surgeon was named Dr. Friend. She was very, very kind about it. But
oh, she was kind. Well, she's a doctor, so she fucking hates women. Sorry. Oh my God, I'm so stun locked. Okay, that was my bad, chat. I'm being that was. You know what? To those who disagree with me, you have a right to be mad at me for the next 30 seconds because I am attacking you now when you guys stopped attacking me. I'm chat. I'm mature enough to know when I did something immature. I'm sorry. I am sorry.
With the little laparoscopic
It's ironic that it's a woman doctor. Can we? I'm sorry.
surgery, and they made 2 incisions right here on my lower abdomen, and they also went in through my belly button. Yeah, my entire left fallopian tube exploded, so I don't have that anymore. She was able to save my...
Well, sorry if you weren't ready for exploded fallopian tube, but here we are.
ovaries, so that's nice.
People saying NSFL, like you even know what that was, dude. That was mashed grape. That was a zoom up of mashed grapes. Can y'all relax, okay? Nobody knows what you're fucking looking at.
Just kind of like...
I need to, hold on, let me scrub this. I don't want to hurt you guys with more of that shit. It's so funny. I watched this video pre-stream. Being on Twitch makes everything more sensitive because I watched this pre-stream and that didn't even alarm me. But then I saw it and I looked over at chat and people are literally crying about it. So it's like, okay, I think the rest is fine. I mean, I watched a guy finger his penis earlier. Yeah, my chat's been through it, man. Play the audio till she gets past the photos. I don't think there's more photos.
Stuck onto the actual uterus, so I still have them for like hormone purposes. I can't use them. So there go half my ovaries. And now I'm at a higher risk of having this happen to me again if I ever become pregnant again. You know, they say, oh yeah, people have ectopic pregnancies and they end up having children later. But I don't read a lot about what happens like if you have like an ectopic rupture. That's what I'm a little scared of. Anyway, so surgery finished, and I didn't even consent to this because clearly, like, I was under like general anesthesia and barely waking up. I did not consent to being kicked out at 3 a.m., but they did. They wheeled me out, and I couldn't even really stand up all that well by myself. I was extremely
You don't have to
nauseous,
consent to get kicked out of a hospital, though.
It was
I don't know what
awful.
she's talking about.
And a boyfriend drove me back to
Welcome to
his place 'cause
shitty healthcare.
I still didn't get to tell anybody
Fucking
right
sucks.
before surgery. Just in case it did go wrong, I called my mom and I lied and I said it was.
It sucks. No, it sucks.
It's not
I'm
a
not
big deal.
defending it. That's horrible.
But I just want to let you know what hospital I'm at. Don't come, because I didn't want anybody to find out. Don't come. But yeah, I didn't really tell her how severe it was. I remember even before surgery too, once I found out what was about to happen, I called my sister, and I'm like, "Oh hey, I'm at the hospital." And the first thing she says in the most judgmental voice is, "What? You're pregnant?" I'm like, "Okay."
What a
Yeah,
bitch.
I'm not telling you anything. So I also lied to her and told her it was an ovarian cyst. And yeah, I haven't really been able to tell people about this over the years. Just kind of had to keep it to myself. And it sucks because this thing has changed my life so much. I am not the same person I used to be. Because after that, not only do you have like the natural like postpartum of not being pregnant anymore, my hormones after that rupture were just all over the place, and there were like some little complications even from surgery after. I would just have lots of random moments of just being thrown into that feeling of what it felt to be just dying all over again at random. I had no control over it.
That's
the only
really
person
sad.
I could really lean on was my boyfriend because I couldn't tell anybody. And I don't fully blame him because that is a lot of responsibility to put on a single person. But he started to get real sick of me. Couldn't sleep by myself for the longest time, so I was over at his place, and I'm sure his roommates, love that. But I was just broken for a really long time.
Why are you guys spamming the chat? Like I'm not fucking typing. Like I'm just fucking. At first I was like, why is everybody spamming? Are they really mad about what she just said? And then I figured it out that you guys don't think I'm actually typing. You just think I'm fucking spamming the keyboard. I'm taking notes because I want to address certain specific parts of the video, and I know I'm either going to misquote or I'm writing down I wrote, he started to get real sick of me, 1654. That's what I wrote. You guys are so stupid, dude. Chat is hitting different tonight. Yeah, we got a lot of not normal viewers in here. This isn't the 9,000 people that watch me play Cuckold Simulator. Let's be honest, okay?
I was trying to put myself through therapy. I would try to take myself to the doctor whenever, you know, stuff would spike, and it was just the worst. And boyfriend started to resent me. And so I tried bottling it up even more and not telling him until I was absolutely certain that I needed to go to the doctor and I would not be able to drive myself. Like, if I try really hard to be independent, but sometimes I just can't. And those were the moments where I just couldn't. And at one point, he was talking about how hard it was having to take care of me when I would have those moments. Mind you, I never stopped him from doing anything or going anywhere. He still continued to live his life as if nothing ever happened. And there I am in the background, in the shadows, just trying to pretend that I don't feel like I'm dying. It's really hard. And then he would, you know, sometimes tell me things like, you know, someone else would have left you by now, right? So the lack of support was really hard. And I had to put myself through therapy to try to minimize these episodes, because I don't want that. And I don't want to get hooked on like Xanax or Ativan to try to like take the edge off whenever I feel it starting to creep on, even though it did work. But I mean, no, benzos are just the worst. Never get reliant on those. It was awful. And then it would get to the point where I would ask for help, take me to, you know, urgent care, please, I can't drive myself. And he would say like, oh, well, call the advice nurse and then I'll take you. And then he would insist on listening to the phone call to make sure that I wasn't exaggerating my symptoms. Or even when he would come with me a few times to the doctor, he would, you know, sit in and, you know, correct the doctor on things that I was saying from his point of view, because he didn't want me to exaggerate my symptoms. Or it was a lot. But it just felt like I had to grow up even faster, and it sucked. And one of the worst things about Kaiser is you can't even sue them. If you're a Kaiser Permanente member, you automatically waive your rights to take them to court, and you have to use like their own arbitration system. So nothing ever came out of that. Don't have a fallopian tube anymore. I got dismissed multiple times by multiple doctors. I was refused when I asked for imaging. And the thing is, if we would have caught this sooner, when it comes to ectopic pregnancies, there is a shot that you can have that will terminate the pregnancy, and then you won't have a ruptured fallopian tube. But I didn't get to have that. I didn't even know what an ectopic pregnancy was. Nobody has ever taught me that. Nobody tells you how often even a miscarriage is likely to happen. Yeah, the education system really failed us. So I feel bad for the people that had the displeasure of meeting me ever since then, because I don't even know who that sad shell of a person was. I used to be like a really bright, energetic, bubbly person, and I'm starting to get bits and pieces of that back now. But for the longest time, I was just like an awkward, uncomfortable energy presence around people. There was just no way to explain why. Now, I'm not the smartest person in the world by any means. I'm actually quite bimbo. So I'm going to put some resources in the description down below about ectopic pregnancies, about...
Okay, so there is that. And before we say anything else, because this is going to be way taken out of context, and I can't wait for it. I actually live for it. To me... So keep in mind, that video came out. She also had another video where she got nose surgery, and she talked about how her boyfriend at the time was neglectful to her. People didn't realize it at first, but a couple days passed. They put two and two together, and they realized she was talking about Gus Johnson. And this is turned into a combination of sympathy for her and love for her. And unfortunately, I'm seeing a lot more of it's turned into Gus Johnson hate. And here's really is it 100% Gus? As close as I mean, yeah, I'm not going to say with authority, but at the very least, his audience and the way this is being presented, they want you to believe it is Gus. Here's the final proof. Sabrina, the girl we just watched a video on, liked this tweet. So this is proof in my eyes. Gus Johnson abused Sabrina mentally, verbally, and emotionally. He gaslit her when she was discussing her trauma. After making her keep silent about him forcing her to get an abortion and endure a near death on her own to drink with friends. She liked that tweet. So I think if that's not proof to you, I don't know what else could be. She interacted with that tweet. So here's the thing. Here's my take on it, man. To me, there are 2 cats at my door right now. Go away. Go away. Go away. No, don't meow at me. They're coming in here. I say 2 cats. Ash has wanted me to refer to her as a cat from now on. This will make me more approachable while I talk. Dude, he ran into my leg. He ran into my leg so hard today that it hurt my leg. And I was like, your head must be fucked up, dude. You smell like poop. Anyway, so here's my opinion on it. I want to share my opinion. So, my takeaway is that first, and this doesn't go without saying, but this is the obvious opinion, is that she endured something really traumatic, and I feel so bad for her, and I hope that her community, I hope that Gus's community, I hope that anybody who knows who she is there for her. I hope she has family to help her. It sounds so horrible and traumatic, and I feel so bad. When I first watched this, I got emotional. This is the second time I watched it. I watched it on my own before to see if it was worth talking about. However, I do have some problems with this video, because I think that although her story with her issue is all valid and that is so traumatizing, I don't fully understand why there were multiple one-sided drive-bys of Gus. It was like, this is an odd way to share your experience about a horrific medical story that you went through. Let me be very clear here. This doesn't change the fact that people need to be there for her right now, and that is it's traumatizing what she went through. But I wrote down some of the things she said that are really out of pocket, and to be frank, it's a little odd she presented these without Gus apparently is on a trip somewhere. He can't even respond right now. It's like, damn, you said a lot of stuff that is definitely your take on it, and now Gus has to reply to defend himself. And to me, it's like, it's my ears perk a little. Not at the fact that she suffered. All of that's valid. The doctors mishandled this. She almost died. It was horrible. But there's a few things she said. She subtly said at one point her boyfriend had to work, so didn't come to one of her doctor appointments. And I'm sitting here going, that's kind of an odd. She didn't say it in a positive way. She put that on him, and I'm like, that's kind of an odd point to point out here. I don't know that situation, and you're gonna paint him in the worst light possible there, obviously, because that's how you felt, but we don't know what was going on there, and Gus isn't here to explain. Not an appointment, it was an emergency. No, he didn't know it. He did not know it was an emergency. You guys aren't listening. It was her 12th appointment. She was going back to get checked up. He did not know it was an emergency at the time. Once he was told it was an emergency, he showed up. I completely disagree. She was going to the hospital. The bottom line is, guys, I think at the end of the day, how is that our business? Whose business is it that in their relationship he was a bad boyfriend if all of that is true? Now, let me be very clear. I'm not saying we know what really happened, because as I always say with relationship drama...
Note of that. I do not.
As I always say with relationship drama, we are getting one side of the story and shaping our view of a human being off of a one-sided story. I've been saying this. This is the core of my opinion on this drama. People are rushing to cancel their tickets. I saw an unsubscribe super thread on the Gus Johnson subreddit. Unsubscribe, he's a monster. And I'm like, you're not even going to give him, someone who you've trusted and enjoyed the content of for years, you're not going to give him the chance to speak? He's done? It's over? We don't even know that. I can tell you right now, Alex and I have the ability to end each other's careers, whoever gets to post the video first. That's why, to me, it's so fucked up to do something like this without hearing both sides. And I don't even blame her. I don't blame her. I blame the audience. How are we running out to cancel this man? I can't be at his... It's like, but he hasn't even responded. You were all so fucking confident Pro Jared was an evil monster. And then 6 months later, after he spoke with attorneys and got all together, he came and dropped a nuke, basically like, yeah, they were lying. It was bullshit. Here's the proof. Get fucked, everybody. Nobody cared. They moved on. They canceled him and forgot about it. When are we going to learn? When are we going to learn that, not saying she's lying, I'm not saying that this should take away from her trauma and God, the support that she deserves for this horrible thing she went through, but she goes on a rant here this is one of the things I timestamped. Here, right here. I feel like that's kind of unfair to say without him having the opportunity to defend himself. Oh, sorry. Let me unmute it. Sorry. Well, there were subtitles.
Tell anybody.
Listen.
And I don't fully blame him because that is a lot of responsibility to put on a single person.
That is.
But he started to get real sick of me.
That's kind of, none of us were in the relationship. I don't want to know that Gus was struggling to take care of you when you were deeply sick, because one, that's not my business and I could never possibly understand what either of you are going through. But two, even if you've made it the world's business, I feel like it's just kind of unfair to drop that and be like, get fucked, idiot, nice career. It's like, I don't know, like Alex went through a lot of surgeries and it was very difficult. It was very difficult. And it was difficult on both sides. A lot was put on me. A lot was put on her. But the last thing I would do is take my side of the story and just go to YouTube and go, hey, here's some deep personal things that happened between us. And I'm only going to share with you my side. It's like she even to an extent, she even explains my argument in the sentence before. Like, hey, I know I'm putting a lot on you, but you did start to get real sick of me. How is that fair to say? I just don't know if that's fair. Another thing, he didn't go to her doctor appointment because he was doing some sort of work, right? That sounds really fucked up when presented that way. But let me show you how that could have been presented if it was from my perspective. And also, I don't know, for the record, Gus's perspective. That's why I don't have an opinion on the situation yet. But here's an example I would give. Alex could say, Wubby didn't do this for me because he decided to work that day. Here's my side. No, Alex, I wasn't just working that day. I had the biggest collab of my career. Thousands of dollars were already put into it. There was no going back. We were in too deep. This was your 12th appointment, and I thought it was going to be not serious. I did not realize it was serious. To put that on me is so... You see what I'm saying? How instantly there are different sides? You guys are saying ER, not just an appointment. I know, but there's still a second side to it. We don't know what was going on. We don't know. What you're doing right now is you are getting a cracked window into a very, very complicated relationship. And with that crack, you're painting an entire view of how... I know everything that went on. Gus is a piece of shit. He's evil. He's not a human with complicated emotions who knows what was really going on. We know what was going on from her perspective. But no matter how flat you made a pancake, there's always two sides. The point I'm making is this went from, wow, Gus is a piece of shit for not going to the ER. Cancel. It went from there to now we have a tweet that she liked. Gus is a manipulative piece of shit. He's abused her. It's like, whoa, I'm sorry, what? Where? Okay, that's quite the claim. Can we talk? Can we figure this out? What's going on here? Nope. Gus is canceled. Fuck Gus. He's a piece of shit. It's like, why are y'all so quick on this? I am floored how quickly people jump to just, there's no other side to this. Gus is a fucking monster. How dare he get sick of her when she needed him most? I don't know, because there was probably so much more. And even if Gus got on camera and for an hour explained his side, do you want to know my final opinion is going to be on this? Wow. Sounds like you guys had a really complicated relationship that I have no right being a part of. I don't want to know this. This is not my fucking business. Sounds like you guys had a really rough falling out. Sounds like a lot of people did a lot of things that it sounds like you were a victim of some shitty doctors and some really bad circumstances. And it sounds like Gus may have been put in a position that he was not ready to handle, and he probably made mistakes. Why is that my fucking business? Even if Gus Johnson is a bad boyfriend, if all the chips are on the table and yeah, Gus Johnson's a bad boyfriend, why is that my business? I don't need to know that Gus Johnson's a bad boyfriend. What the fuck does that matter to me? Do you consider Gus Johnson a friend, a colleague, or a peer? Not a friend, not even close to a friend. I've collabed with him once, so I guess he has to be a peer colleague. I think he's above me though. I don't know, bro. This whole thing got me dummy fucked up right now. Alex has been through surgery, and Alex had a gallbladder issue that we didn't know was a gallbladder issue for almost a year. It was debilitating, and working with her and handling those things was emotionally exhausting. It was draining. Okay, and I had to keep a good face and smile. And there were times where I broke down, and I was probably a dick to her. And there were times where she broke down, and she was a fucking bitch to me. But guess what? This is part of, working together. This is not your fucking business. It's not. It's not. Maybe her close. I don't know why she didn't tell her friends. And I'm hearing, oh, Gus told me I couldn't tell my friends. It's like, okay, if he told you that, one, I don't know that for sure, and two, that's not my fucking business. At the very least, this is not. You can share your horror story, but I don't know if it's the opportunity to be like, and also low key, I'm gonna throw my ex under the bus super hard right now. Like, that's just crazy to me. I would never do this to someone. I just wouldn't. It's like, I'm sorry, is this content? And then yeah, if you want to say no, it's not content, she's sharing her truth. Why does she have a sponsor at the end of it? You're sharing your truth, but hey, fabulous.com. It's like, it just seems like a weird drive-by to include, yo, I went through this thing that's really traumatic. I need your love and support. Also, fuck Gus Johnson, low-key. He did not take care of me to my standards. Cancel his ass. It's like, I don't know. I hate saying this because she deserves to be taken care of. She deserves, to not have gone through this. It's clearly fucked her up, and I feel so bad for her. But to include things like this, here, I'm going to show you this whole rant again under the context of what I just said. This whole minute is kind of just like a drive-by.
And the only person I could really lean on was my boyfriend, because I couldn't tell anybody.
Why not? Why not? Was it because I watched this video twice. I'm unclear why she couldn't tell anybody.
And I don't fully blame him, because that is a lot of responsibility to put on a single person.
Then why are you about to put it on him in this next sentence?
But he started to get real sick of me. I couldn't sleep by myself for the longest time, so I was over at his place, and I'm sure his roommates, love that. But I was just broken.
This is so sad and horrible. But Mike, why do we have to air out the fact that Gus, by your account, couldn't handle this level of difficult? I don't know if I could. And if I can't handle it, if I'm doing a bad job, do I deserve to be blasted on your YouTube channel? Like, what? I think something like this is only justified if Gus was directly responsible for her dying, which it's not. No, that's a very important note, which from the video, it doesn't seem like it was. I'm glad you said that, Big Tuna Jake. Exactly. It doesn't, to me, this is an issue of those doctors and all that bullshit and her losing her choice and how heartbreaking that is. It's just, why is this public? Sounds like, if I'm to take her at face value, Gus Johnson kind of handled this wrong because he either wasn't mature enough but why do I need to know that about him? I don't give a fuck, dude.
Time. I was trying to put myself through therapy. I would try to take myself to the doctor whenever, stuff would spike, and it was just the worst, and my boyfriend started to resent me.
That's not fair to put on him. I'm sorry, but this is not a fair, that last sentence is not a fair statement to make on your YouTube channel. I'm sorry, it's just not. It's not fair. I'm sorry. You can feel that way, you can talk to your friends, your therapist, your mom, your dad, Gus, whoever you want, but to just put that out on YouTube, keep in mind, She's not putting this out on YouTube after Gus and her have talked about it publicly. This is how it came out. And so for her to put out, he just started to resent me. It's like, that's not fair. That's not fair. He didn't know this. He didn't sign up for this. Nobody did. You're both in this. And it sucks. Like, fuck, dude. It's just it's hard. It's hard. I don't know. Her saying that doesn't add anything but drama. I agree. Now here's the other thing. Somebody said, didn't he say it would ruin his career? That was in response, if I'm not mistaken, from what she said, that was in response. He said that when they were discussing keeping the child, he believed having a child would greatly affect his career, which I agree with. I think it would absolutely have a massive impact on his career. Not her talking about this. In fact, I believe he tweeted about it. He did. He tweeted that she was in the hospital and he's taking care of her, yada, yada, yada. And there's another video that she posted, and maybe this will add a little more context, where she kind of drags him some more. I didn't show this one because it's a little harder to watch. She's in a surgery bed. She got nose surgery, plastic surgery for her nose. And she talks about how Gus was supposed to spend time with her during recovery, and he decided to stream, and he said, I'll get off if you need me. And she said, I need you, and he didn't get off. He kept streaming. And it's like, okay, wow, that sounds like, if that's true, that sounds like that's not a good situation. Why are you telling me? You know, it's like, wow, it sounds like in that case, Gus, you know, may have not been the most attentive boyfriend at all. Like, that's pretty cold. Why are you telling me? What's the goal here? What's the goal? Are you just trying to hurt his career? Are you trying to change him as a man? What's happened? Why am I, and I'm not saying didn't ask as like a fuck you. I'm saying genuinely, what are you trying? Maybe a bad boyfriend, maybe dump him. Amen. Maybe break up with him and move on with your life and grow. Like, why would you tell this to your YouTube? Give me a seriously, because she's saying he said he would spend time with me after surgery. He chose not to after my nose surgery. He actually sat and streamed instead. And on the subreddit, they're going, cancel Gus for this. What a piece of shit. Cancel him. So my question is, why did she air that out? What was the goal she wanted? And I don't want meme answers. Can anyone give me a good answer? What do you think she wanted? I can't think of a single outcome where it's like, you're just attacking his career, which is like, what? Yeah, he was a bad boyfriend. Break up with him and make it known. Yeah, we broke up and I'm moving on. Done. What's the goal? Sympathy? But see, no one besides the subreddit even knew or cared. I don't see it on Twitter. It's gonna spread. I guarantee it's gonna spread out of the subreddit is pushing it. Y'all are jumping to conclusions too. I'm not putting any intent on her. I'm saying I don't understand why you would do it. Look at how Ms. Kiff and Maya handled it. Everyone can exaggerate on what happened, but each party should be there to give their sides with facts. I don't know how they handle it. I don't really follow Ms. Kiff or Maya, but I haven't heard drama about it, so it sounds like they're handling it extremely maturely. I don't know. I don't watch either of them, but it sounds like because I haven't heard anything, it's probably the best. I'm a firm believer in breakups and relationships are the most complicated human interactions on planet Earth. And when somebody gets on a video and starts crying and giving their side of the story, it very quickly can lock in an opinion from their audience before all the facts are out, and it's toxic and it's evil and it shouldn't be done. And what's unfortunate for her is that she has a really, really tragic and important story she needs to tell. And I respect her for doing that. And it's brave. And she's been through more than I could ever imagine. So why then take an opportunity to go, low-key fuck Gus, though? It's like, why? I don't... Anyway. Everyone wants to be a cuck. I don't understand why anyone would make a video about a traumatic event like this except to give views. I disagree. I think her sharing her story about her exploded uterus is actually brave because it can help a woman in the future. It can spread more awareness. Like, I understand that. And even if she wants to milk sympathy out of it, why not? She deserves fucking sympathy from it. Like, seriously, like I don't see anything toxic about that at all. The real lesson here is that pregnancy kills, and we need to kill pregnancy. I think she wants to help people who are going through it. That's what I'm saying, and that's okay. If it's a story that needs to be told, then isn't giving context and support to her side. Here's the thing: she could have presented the things with that happened with Gus in a more amicable and fair way. I think that her main issue was that she was incredibly unfair to someone who can't defend themselves. She posted this video. She said some things that are really, really one-sided and unfair about something that I don't. She could have said like, yeah, okay, here's how you're wondering, well, shouldn't she give the full story? Okay, here's a better way of presenting it. Either have Gus be there for it to explain, you know, make it more fair because she's really giving a biased side, or you can be a little less biased with it. For example, say things like this: it was really hard on our relationship. It put a huge strain on our relationship, and it did cause issues. And to be fair, it was hard on both of us. I was suffering, and that's not easy for someone to be with and for someone to experience. There you go. That literally tells me everything I need to know without getting into your personal business. I now know that it was really difficult. Maybe some shit went down. As long as the man isn't fucking beating you when you get home from the hospital or like emotionally abusing you, which she did hint at. She did hint at some of that. And that's now we're in deep with it. It's like, okay, so now you're accusing him of emotional abuse, which is, it's like, okay, fuck. Now we really should have both sides here. I'm not going to comment on that even slightly because it's like, anyway, okay. This is too deep for a Sunday. It's crazy, dude. She shared trauma. You don't censor the possibly toxic relationship you're in because your boyfriend is a streamer. That's not what I'm saying at all. I really hate when people repeat what they think is my opinion back to me and then find a way to shut it down when that's not what I've said at all. You've boiled what you think is my opinion down to an incorrect 2 sentences. My opinion is much more nuanced than that. I have no clue what you're talking about. You're making it about him. Holy fuck, dude. I'm saying Gus Johnson's subreddit is on a mission to cancel him right now. I think that is ridiculous. I think that's absurd. I think that if anything, you should have watched that video and you should have gone, holy fuck, I'm here for Sabrina and I hope she's okay and I care about her, right? You should not be rushing to his subreddit saying, I'm going to cancel him because he wasn't up to par for a boyfriend standard. What? How about you stay out of that? How about that's not your fucking business? How about you should be there for her? Right? Come on. It is about him, though. Yeah, it's like there are aspects of it where it's just like, and now here's the part where I drag him because his performance wasn't, you know, what I wanted. Most of chat has gone full retard. Oh, listen, at the end of the day, I had a good time. Stream was fun tonight. I got very mad, but that's the spice. That's the spice of life right there. The lack of emotional maturity and knowledge in this chat is fucking unreal. Bro, that's every chat. That is most chats. Dune review, I haven't seen Dune. The lesson of today is that Reddit sucks and to avoid it, and avoid it unless you're watching porn. So true, bro. So true, bro. How does everybody feel about it? I mean, you can, listen, you don't have to agree with me. I think that's totally okay. Wubby's point is so important here. YouTube is not your therapist. Wubby isn't saying one side is right or the other. By the way, dude who posted this, thank you. Thank you. The core of my argument is this shouldn't be on YouTube, and if it is, we need both sides. Either way, I would never put something like this on YouTube. Anyway, chat doesn't seem to get it right. Guys, her story is important. So is Gus's. You can tell your best friend or your therapist that your boyfriend is a piece of shit, but you shouldn't post it on YouTube. You shouldn't go to Facebook. You shouldn't go to Instagram to trash your husband or wife or girlfriend's career by saying they treated me badly to anyone. What if there was a misunderstanding and you resolve the conflict? What if you cool off and realize you were wrong? What does the entire world need to know about your dirty laundry? This isn't reality TV, guys. Thank you. That is literally my point, summarized better than I could ever do it. That's all. Thank you. That's exactly how I feel. I appreciate you posting that. It made me feel a lot better. I believe that cheeseburgers go with fries. You know what I mean? Thank you. I appreciate that. All right. Stay calm, Wubby. I'm losing it. No, I'm way better than I was earlier. How about we end stream with a couple little fun quips here. First, we have, you know that guy we made fun of for being handicapped? And I said he was a stock photo, and I put up a photo of stairs to fuck with him. Well, apparently, that guy, what a fun world we live in. That guy's actually not a stock photo, and he's watching the stream, and I was wrong. So, this is unreal to me, by the way.
Okay. Hey, Wubby, just thought I'd let you know real quick. I am not a stock photo, okay? I'm watching the stream. There's the transformer thing.
Hey man, listen. I got tears in my eyes. I got it. Hey, I think that's worthy of an Amazon gift card. I'm gonna be real. I am paying you off. That's what I'm doing right now. I am paying you off. But thanks for being cool. If you could either message mod mail or the business email with proof of who you are, I'm gonna send you an Amazon gift card, and I'll VIP you as well. Please, I need your username. I feel so bad. I roasted the shit out of that guy thinking it was just some fucking random stock photo somebody found. No, it's gonna be $100, you fucking cheap bastards. Hey, thanks for being cool though. That's one of my favorite things. You can laugh at yourself. You called it a transformer. Woo, what a rush, baby. Post flare applied easy. Okay, I'll check. I'll do it later. I already lost the thread. In case you don't know who Gus Johnson is, what is this? This is a photo of his beer gut? What is this? Okay, all right. Let's watch a Ren video. Something more fun and lighthearted to end the night. Because I kind of simped for him when he came on stream, and now I kind of want to show you his videos. Let's see here. VFX artist reveal. Let's do that. Thank God something different. Bro, dude, are you here to just fucking cry? Is that why you come to stream? All right, here we go. So this is gonna lighten the mood. And I guess to put a little end cap on this, I hope that I never say these things because I want to piss people off. If you're really mad at me right now, take a second. I'm not mad at anybody in this chat. So just know that the feeling is not mutual. There's so many people who I disagreed with tonight, and I'm not mad at any of you. We can disagree, and we can disagree on drama, but we can still agree that poopy fart funny. Okay? I'm miffed, but I'll get over it by next stream. I hope so, bro. I hope so. I hope you can. I really do. Because if you can't, it is what it is. All right? I'm smelling my pit. All right, so let's all come together on this Sunday night, and let's watch this quick little video. I am totally Corridor Crew, by the way. I love their videos. This is VFX artist reveals the true scale of the universe using VFX. It's only a 6-minute little video, but this is Ren. He works for Corridor Digital, and he makes videos like this all the time. And they're just educational and fun and presented well.
Have you seen those videos that show the scale of our universe? They're pretty neat because they demonstrate just how much larger other stars in our galaxy are than our own sun. However, my problem with these videos is that we quickly lose context of scale because as each new star is introduced,
you could take sub-only mode off.
They appear visually the same as the one before it, so we're just kind of left thinking, yeah, I guess we're pretty tiny in the scale of the universe. But I want to know just how tiny we are. So instead of using a scale that changes, in this video, it's going to be locked. And just like you can have miniature scale models, our scale is 1 to 190 million. That shrinks the universe down to a point where the Earth is the size of a tennis ball. And that makes the moon the size of a Nerf ball. Now ask yourself this question. How far away would they be from each other?
Elbows bent just a little bit here. Right here, I'll tidally lock it. Because it took the astronauts 3 days.
That'll do.
There. Here.
Actually, our little moon would be all the way over here, 7 feet away. The real moon sits 250,000 miles from the Earth at its furthest point in orbit. And here's a fun fact. If you were to line up each planet in the solar system right next to each other, they could actually fit between the Earth and the moon.
Dude, someone in chat. Bullshit. This guy is smart.
Next to Earth, we would put Mercury, Venus, and Mars, and then expand outwards to Jupiter, followed by Saturn, and then Uranus and Neptune.
This is so
They could
overwhelming.
even throw little Pluto in here for good measure. It's just crazy that they actually fit there. And if you want to read more about this crazy cosmic coincidence, I've linked a really interesting article by astronomer Phil Plait. As you can see, even at this scale, Jupiter is pretty big. You could fit 1,300 Earths within the volume of Jupiter, but that is nothing compared to the Sun. And for that, we have to go outside.
Did he just rip ass?
Now at this scale, the sun would be half a mile away, so for simplicity's sake, I'm just gonna put the sun right here. Ah! Oh God, it's so bright. Okay, let's not actually simulate the brightness too. Let's bring that down. Okay, that's better. At this scale, the sun would be 24 feet wide, which is over half the width of this whole street. In fact, it's so big, the sun could fit 1.3 million Earths.
This still doesn't even like fully, like he's doing a really good job at helping us comprehend it. It still doesn't really do it though.
Inside of it. That's pretty
also goated editing. Exactly. Hello. This is just for free on YouTube. Fuck all
crazy.
you.
Now our sun is actually larger than most stars. As a yellow dwarf, it's bigger than 80% of the stars in the entire universe. Most stars are red dwarfs, and they're about half the size of our sun. But even if the sun is above average size, it's certainly not the biggest. Let's look at Sirius. No, not Sirius Black. That's Sirius. It is the brightest star in the night sky because it is only 8.5 light years away, combined with the fact that it is 20 times brighter than our sun. You can even see Sirius in most light-polluted cities. Now, a quick side note about these comparisons, I'm simply focusing on the diameters of each of these stars. And that doesn't necessarily correlate to how much mass a star has or how bright they appear, because some of these stars have ballooned to such a huge volume that they appear absolutely massive. Like Arcturus. Arcturus is 26 times larger than our sun, yet it isn't even twice as heavy.
Size queens, am I right? What the fuck am I even looking at anymore, bro? I'm learning. Yes, you are, chat. Don't say you didn't learn anything tonight, okay?
Our tennis ball scale, it is 610 feet wide, which is about the length of 2 football fields. What is interesting about Arcturus is that it is flying in a different direction from all the other stars in our galaxy, and therefore it is hypothesized that it was actually formed in another galaxy that at some point in the last several billion years was eaten up by our own Milky Way.
Those poor
Zooming out, we
cars.
get Rigel, which would be so large it'd be taller than New York City's Freedom Tower
Damn,
at 1,872
Rigel. Dude,
feet
if my son is hung, I'm gonna name him Rigel. That was a weird, I'm gonna mute for a bit.
That's pretty big. But even though it's so large, it's actually a tiny little baby star. And I actually mean that literally. It's only 8 million years old compared to our sun, which is 4.5 billion years old. That is the difference between a 100-year-old person and a 2-month-old baby. Except this baby is destined to explode in a supernova. Not all stars go supernova though. Our own sun, for instance, is going to continue expanding until it's over a mile wide at our scale. Over the course of the next 5 billion years, it will turn into a red giant, 256 times bigger than it is right now. Hey, no need to worry though, because only in about 1 billion years are we going to lose all of our oceans thanks to the fact that they're going to boil away. But here's a star that even puts that to shame.
Beetlejuice! Beetlejuice! Beetlejuice!
This star boasts a waistline that is over 1 billion miles wide. Your mama ain't got nothing on this. With Earth as a tennis ball, Betelgeuse would stretch over 5 miles end to end. It would be...
Well, hold on. This is hard to even comprehend. This is not how big it is compared to Earth. This is how big it is compared to Earth when Earth is scaled down to the size of a tennis ball. Do you guys see what I'm saying? This is making me existential. This one should make you... Like, the other ones are big, and we get it.
10 times waistline that is over 1 billion miles wide.
That
Your
is
mama
so
ain't got nothing on
fucking
this.
big.
With Earth as a tennis ball, Betelgeuse would stretch over 5 miles end to end. It would be 10 times taller than the tallest building in the world, the Burj Khalifa in Dubai. It is, however, considered to be really close to the end of its...
the Burj Khalifa isn't that it? Didn't that wear a hijab? Suck a dick in a hijab.
life and is very likely to go supernova within 1 million years. And when it does, the explosion will be so bright it'll outshine the full moon and may last as long as a month. But
Dude,
Betelgeuse
fuck
is
that.
not the largest star that we've found. That
What?
honor lies with
UI Scooty. What kind of a name is UI Scooty? Astronomers think this might even be the largest star in our galaxy.
Show me,
certainly
Ren.
the largest one we've ever found.
Show me. Oh my fuck!
If it were to replace our sun, the surface would reach the orbit of Saturn. It would dwarf Manhattan at a staggering 8 miles
I'm out.
wide.
I'm good.
8 miles. Central Park is only 2.5 miles long, so this is over 3 times longer than that. To put that into perspective, that is higher than the cruising altitude of all airlines. These stars are the size of cities.
Wow.
And here we are living on a tennis ball. Do you feel small yet? I
Yes,
do.
Daddy.
Thank you so much for watching this video.
All right, guys. Go watch more of his videos. I don't even think that's his best one. One of his best ones is like 25 minutes long, but we're not going to watch it tonight. It's really good. He talks about like solar panels, and it's really illuminating. Maybe we'll watch it. We'll watch it on a different stream. How about that? If you don't want to watch it, we'll watch. It's really good. The one about solar panels is, I think it's his most recent one. Really good. Anyway, guys, don't forget, use code Wubby at checkout. Adam and Eve, 50% off. If I offended you tonight, work on that. We can end streams disagreeing and feeling okay about it. All right, everybody? Okay, have a nice night, everybody. Thank you so much for all the support, all the gifted subs. Let me read these because I don't want to forget about these bad boys. Thank you to Looney Tooney, Geoslice, Dr. Ruffles, Ryzen, Gus Johnson did nothing wrong. That one's controversial. Thank you for the 10. Bernice Andre, thank you. Tugboat Johnson and My Chemical Riley. I made up that one. Thank you guys so much. I think I'm going live tomorrow with Magic Monday. I don't know for sure. I think I am. Maybe. Either way, though, I will be live Wednesday for some normal streaming content and to count down the NF Turd poopy bathroom ending. Have a nice night, everybody. Last subs of the night. 10 from Sir Ganks-a-lot. Thank you, Sir Ganks-a-lot. I really do appreciate it. I'm going to raid boobies. Have a nice night, guys.